Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, hi. Oh, I feel great right now. I had a lot of bread and meat, so I feel fantastic. Okay, maybe I need a little bit more hydration, so I'm gonna just take a gulp of water. But otherwise, I feel great. Though I hope my fan doesn't end up dying since it took 3 clicks for it to turn on, which kind of scared me. I'm like, please don't tell me you broke. It's like you've been with me for years, but still. But nah, it should be fine. And yo, I'm excited for Neurofest. Oh, all the farming is gonna be fun. And heck, I think I have Monday off. So I'm debating starting early. I gotta just think about it though, because depending on if I do have it off or not. So with that being said, Section 4, Steel Diaries, first half. The fun sleepover with my boy, my golden boy, and Kotarou's mama. Gotta love Danzo. Now I have no fear, I can bring along the friendcraft essence. And I just realized the game was on mute. Oops, my bad. But now it's better. I was wondering why I couldn't hear anything. As the moon sets, the clouds part, revealing a clear sky beginning to lighten. Very nice. There's just something about her stories that really speaks to me. They make me feel like I'm a character in them myself, experiencing life in that palace. But I can't get behind using them for politics. That's just cruel of Lord Michinaga. Writers should be free to write what they want. I don't think people can really do their best work when it's just for themselves. I think that only happens when they're trying to live up to others' hopes for them. And I'm sure it's no different for her either. I think she's putting everything she's got into writing more stories to make Lord Michinaga and Lady Shoshi happy. But then again, maybe I'm just overthinking it? There are times when that is true, and times when it is not. Stories, huh? Yep, an unfinished story. I know Kaoruko's journey isn't anywhere close to over, and I don't want it to end here now. I want to make sure she's writing her best story right up to the very end. A story just for her that only she can write. Or air sounds. You need not worry. The act of storytelling is very similar to the act of following one's dreams, finding inspiration in great poetry and weaving one's own world. She will see it through to the end, I'm certain of it. Huh? Really? You seem awfully well informed. Indeed I am. My own friends are great poets with similar inclinations. Kaoruko, are you a master? The city of Kyo, where monsters, evil spirits, and only run rampant. Of late, such foul creatures have been prowling even the city's main roads. Now, something even stranger has been spotted walking Kyo's streets at night. A great hulking beast that towers over the average person. A steel monster. Indeed, the metallic glint of the beast's body under the moon's pale rays resembled nothing so much as steel. Babbage, is that you? Truly, the beast, with its eerily glowing red eyes, made for a terrifying sight as it wandered the deserted streets. The people of Kyo cowered in fear of this beast, convinced it would devour them if given the slightest chance. Even though no remains of the beast's the beast's meals, human or otherwise, were ever found. The end. Excerpt from diary. Ah, what a great diary entry. Dear diary, there's a metallic beast going around, but we can't find its poop. And there you have it. Lately, there have been a number of rumors about a steel monster supposedly walking the main roads at night. Steel? I remember seeing traditional Japanese monsters running around, but steel? Indeed, I too am unsure of what this means. No citizen of Kyo has actually seen the creature themselves, yet the rumors continue to spread. Should it prove to be no more than a rumor, then we can cease our worrying. However, these rumors did begin only a few days ago, almost at the same time as the Imperial Holy Grail War. Yes, exactly. Steel, huh? So this thing's using steel armor its entire body? I mean, steel to armor its entire body? Hello. If that's true, that's a hell of a thing. Steel's been used to make weapons since pretty much forever, even back in the Age of Gods with no Mikoto. Even now, they say the sword that was used to kill Orochi was made of steel, and it's being kept in a shrine somewhere now. But that was then and this is now. And while I know a whole lot of things are different nowadays, I never heard of anything like that even as far south as Hakata. Which basically means there's nothing like it in all of Japan, or China for that matter. I'm guessing it's probably just a monster with tougher skin than usual. I mean, it's not like we're talking about the Setsu armor here. Start choking on your tea! Eyes shining! I want to see possessed armor. Oh? You mean golden huge bear? What's that? Oh, did I say something weird when I was talking to myself? Sorry about that. Didn't realize you were listening. I was just running my mouth figuring you wouldn't know what I was talking about. Anyway, just forget you heard that. That was, well... It's one of the Genji's most secret secrets, and I'll get in a heap of trouble if they find out I let an outsider know about it. So please, just forget I said anything. Okay. I didn't hear anything. You didn't either, right, Danzo? Yeah, I totally didn't hear anything. Right. I neither heard nor recorded anything. We heard you say armor of steel could not possibly exist, no more. Indeed, even several hundred years from now, in the age of war when I myself lived, steel armor was an extremely rare sight. I have never heard of such a thing being made in Japan. The only sets that existed were imported from foreign lands. Like China? No, like the countries in the South Sea. Countries? The South Sea? Oh! So down in the south, there are actual countries out on the sea? I suppose that is technically what my phrasing suggests, but that is not generally what is meant, no. I was actually talking about foreign lands from much farther away. Western lands to be exact. They're basically on the other side of the world. No, wait. It probably wouldn't help to say they're on the other side of the globe, huh? Yeah, they're basically on the other side of the world. Nope, I don't get it. But wherever these places are, I guess not even Hakata trades with them. Anyway, make sure you chew out your rice thoroughly, Misaki. You ain't touched your food in a while now. That ain't no way to show your appreciation to Lady Kaoruko's servants for going out of their way to make rice for our breakfast. Now go on, eat up, and make sure you savor every bite. Munch munch. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. That's more like it. Alright, Misaki. I got something to tell you. You just keep on eating while I do the talking, okay? I want to talk about what we're going to do about the Imperial Holy Grail War. To be honest, I don't know what I should do. I got the marks in my hand, but I never got a heroic spirit of my own. After a few long days of waiting, I thought you might be my servant, but then you said you're not. Instead, you're a master who's got nothing to do with the Imperial Holy Grail War. Anyway, putting all that aside, After hearing everything your friends at Chaldea had to say, I can't help but think this Imperial Holy Grail War thing doesn't pass the smell test. In fact, it reeks to high heaven of outright villainy. This Limbo guy, yeah? I always thought this ritual sounded pretty weird, but now I know it's this evil bastard's crazy scheme. A lot of things make sense. Oh man, now I'm kind of hoping that they would have done a thing, like for our translation, since if they were using like old Japanese for some of the stuffs here, it would have been funny if the translation instead was like old English. Your friend said to stop the ritual, right? Not while chewing. Nom 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 nom. Munch munch. I think that's the right idea. There's no point in warriors who've sworn to protect the country competing with each other like this. Well, I guess the Imperial Palace decided otherwise, but who cares? They're morons. Anyway, there you go. I ain't about to dance to some evil bastard's tune. Lord Kintoki. Whoa there. Don't go falling for me now, you hear? I see you have a great sense of humor as well, Lord Kintoki. As I am a puppet rather than a human being, I can assure you there is no need to worry about that. Got it. Did Lord Kintoki just avert his eyes from me a bit? Lord Kintoki? Yeah? Is there something I'm lacking? If there is, please say so. Heroic spirits are supposed to be summoned in their prime, but I'm afraid I am still deeply flawed. Regrettably, it seems that even in my prime, my various functions are plagued by many defects. I have thought about it a great deal, but the fact remains that my functions are still imperfect. If I have done anything to offend you, I would ask that you please let me know. Right. Got it. Now, do you think you could maybe... Munch munch, swallow. Danzo, I think you're kind of in Kintoki's personal space. Don't forget, Danzo, Kintoki's still at that innocent age. He's innocent, he's a baby. Oh, I see. Don't get me wrong, I think it's great how your outfit's built for mobility. But when you get too close, it's a little hard to, know where to look. Catch my drift? I see. Is that how it is? That's how it is. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind giving me some space, I'd appreciate it. Haha. Oh hey, you're all done eating, Misaki. Alright then. Now seems like a good time to tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm gonna stop this Imperial Holy Grail War and do whatever this Limbo bastard's up to. And whatever this Limbo bastard's up to. So I want you to think of me as one of your trusted companions, just like the rest of your team. Gladly! Thanks, Kintoki. Right on. I too am very glad to have you on the team. Alright, next we ought to figure out how it is we're gonna do that, right? Well, I'm thinking the fastest way to do it is to take down that Limbo scumbag, since he's behind it all. You don't know where he is, do you? No, I'm afraid not. We do think he must be somewhere here in Heian-Kyo, but even that is no more than a hunch. Hey, nothing wrong with hunches. In my experience, they're right more often than not. Besides, it's not like we don't have any clues at all to go on, right? What do you say this Limbo guy's other name was? Ashiadoman. Ashiadoman, though not the one originally living during this time. Ashiadoman, let's make it simple. That's it, Lord Ashiadoman. He's the onmyoji running the whole onmyo bureau in Lord Seimei's absence. He's about as higher ups come. Rumor even has it that the Minister of the Left's keener to listen to him than to Lord Seimei now. Danzo, I got a question for you. Yes? Would you recognize this guy if you saw him? Yes, I would. Limbo and I have our own history of sorts. So I am certain I could tell him at a glance. Whether this Ashiadomon is the original living one from this time or limbo. Then we have our first objective. Then let's go find out which one he is.
Hell yeah! Alright, next thought. We're smack in the middle of the Imperial Holy Grail War, yeah? And since it's this crazy huge ritual that requires every onmyoji in the bureau working to pull it off. All of those folks are gonna have to hunker down in the safest part of the city. So I'm thinking if Lord Domon's gonna be anywhere, it'll be the Imperial Palace.
Back when I was gathering information, I took a look at the Imperial Palace at the end of Suzaku Avenue. Even though it's being rebuilt after fire burned parts of it down, it has a strong temple-level bounded field, better than top-rate made workshops. In fact, it could well be even stronger than that, and I am just not knowledgeable enough to see it. Then I guess sneaking in's out of the question. I guess I'll just have to use more conventional methods to get in then. Yeah, I guess sneaking in's out of the question. Sad. Yes, I believe so.
The only way we're getting in there is through the front door. And with a damn good reason. Huh?
Good morning, everyone. Oh my. I see you've all polished off your breakfasts. Would you care for another serving of rice? It wouldn't take any time at all to prepare.
Hell yeah! Thanks, Lady Kaoruko.
Eve. I'm sorry. I'm not used to hearing men speak at such, volume. So then, you would like seconds, yes? And very much so from the sound of it? Very well, coming right up. The servants will be thrilled to know that you enjoy their cooking so much.
Oh, yeah, seconds would be great, thanks.
Ooh, hello.
And while we're at it, we've got another favor to ask you too, Lady Kaoruko.
Oh yes, by all means. Anything for honored guests. Indeed, you're all free to stay as long as you like. And if you have any special requests, I will gladly do whatever I can to grant them.
I knew the daughter of Lord Fujiwara no Tametoki would hear us out. You proper nobles really know your manners. I hate to take advantage of that generous nature of yours, but it's for the greater good. Lady Kaoruko, we do have a request to make of you. A big one.
Keep it down, Kintoki. I mean, so what is this big request? Lord Kintoki, what were you thinking, making Lady Kaoruko cower in fear not only once but twice?
It's not like I was trying to scare her. Sorry about that, Lady Kaoruko. See, the truth is...
He just gets loud when he's excited. Your wish is to visit the Imperial Palace? I see. Well, I am sure you already know this is a warrior... you know this, as a warrior of the Genji. I feel I must remind you that the Imperial Palace is home to His Imperial Highness, the Emperor. Only the highest ranked officials may enter, and only for the purpose of discussing political decisions that affect all of Japan. The only exceptions are those who serve the Emperor or the Empress personally, such as myself, as I am one of Lady Shoshi's ladies-in-waiting. One cannot simply walk in as they like. But of course, you knew that when you made your request, didn't you?
Please, I'm begging you here.
Oh my, Lord Kintoki! Please stop that. There's no need for you to bury your face in the floor. Dogeza, I have never seen a warrior of Lord Kintoki's caliber lower himself like this.
Please, we need your help. I promise we won't make any trouble for ya. Well, we're not more than we're making now. As long as it doesn't get back to the main Genji house, you can even use my name if you want. We just want to talk to Lord Ashiadomon in the palace. So please, Kaoruko, help us out.
Lord Kintoki? Well, there may be a way. if I use your name when I ask Lord Michinaga, he may be willing to let you in. Still, I already owe Lord Michinaga many favors, and I'm a little reluctant to be deeper in his debt.
I don't want to ask you to do anything you're not comfortable with, Lady Kaoruko. If you can't help us, that's okay. We'll just lay low here until we come up with something else. Well, I guess we'll be making trouble for you either way, but...
Yes, that's true, isn't it? Alright, I understand. I understand very well now. At this point, owing Lord Michinaga few more favors won't change anything, so I'll figure something out.
Okay. Hang on, I ain't hearing things right. Kaoruko just said she'd figure something out, yeah?
She sure did. Why the sudden change of heart, Kaoruko? You know, I'm not gonna question it. She sure did. I was a little uncertain of what to do since it was such a big request, but I'm not uncertain anymore, that's all. So while I am uncertain how helpful I can be, I will do my best.
Awesome! Thanks, Kaoruko!
Thank you, Lady Kaoruko. We are in your debt. Thanks, Kaoruko. You're welcome. At any rate, I will do everything in my power to get you inside the palace, but I am still not certain Lord Michinaga will allow it. So if I'm unable to make that happen, I hope you can forgive me.
Oh, I don't know. I think you've got a pretty good shot. You're not just any lady in waiting after all. You're the Murasaki Shikibu. I'm sure the Minister of the Left remembers who you are. I mean, from what I've heard, everyone in this whole palace reads your stories.
Alright, you're still working on the Tale of the Genji, aren't you? You must still be in the middle of writing the Tale of the Genji, huh? Alright! Yes, that's right. Gasp of realization! Don't tell me! You've read it, haven't you? No, wait. I'd love to know what you think. I mean, I'd really love to know what you think, but... If you say anything I'm not ready to hear, I don't know what I'll... But never mind that. You need permission to enter the palace, right? Then leave it to me. I'll, do the very best I can to get you in. Thank you, Murasaki. It seems that authors have, various difficulties of their own.
Sure looks that way. I can't even imagine what it's like for him, of course. This is my first time meeting a storytelling genius. Writing stories is basically like looking in on our entire lives, unfolding in completely different places and describing when we're at a time, yeah? That's a whole different, story from just recording some noble's accomplishments or rumors about some warrior. It ain't at all like keeping a diary either. I think it was Kyoko who said, writers pick and choose whatever they like from real events, rumors, journals, dreams, and so on. And then they weave all those different elements together into a single story. So you start with just words, and when you're done, you've got a vision of a whole other world different from the one we live in. Man. I bet both reading and writing things like that has gotta be a ton of fun.
Ooh, it's nighttime. Thank you for waiting. Lord Michinaga has agreed to grant you the entry into the palace tomorrow morning, though only briefly. Now come, we must leave right away.
That's great, Kaoruko. Thanks a ton. Come on, Misaki. I know you're sleepy, but it's time to get going.
I don't need sleep. I'm okay. I was just taking a quick nap. I'm okay. Here, Master. I brought you a damp towel. Perhaps it will help wake you up. White face.
Feeling more awake now? I know it's been a while since we had dinner, and you must be pretty tired, but you'll just have to suck it up.
Oh man, I wonder what time we're leaving at.
Anyway, I gotta say, It was pretty smart of you to get us in right around daybreak, Kaoruko. I'm sorry it took so long for my messengers to obtain the necessary permissions. Still, if we take a carriage right now, we should arrive at the palace shortly before the gates open.
I'm surprised to let us in at that hour. I didn't know the palace opened up so early. I'm surprised to let us in at that hour.
Oh well, this is actually a special exception. Since this is a matter that needs to be kept quiet from the main Genji house. The minister of the left thought you should come when you were unlikely to see any palace outsiders. The whistle. Nice thinking, Lady Kaoruko. Of course, I expect we'll still have some waiting around to do once we get there. But hey, that means we ought to get to see Lord Domon first thing in the morning, yeah? Right?
Yes, that's true.
You hear that, Misaki?
Great. Then let's get going. I'm fine, I'm not sleepy, I can do this. Great, then let's going. Let's get going. Right, Master. No need sleep. Hello? I never thought we'd get to ride in a carriage. Is this normal? This is really something, isn't it?
Yes, very much so. Typically, carriages are only for nobility. Normally, it would be unthinkable for a shinobi like myself to so much as set foot in one. Ah, this is so exciting. I cannot believe I got to ride in a carriage not once, but twice. Ah.
Is something wrong? Kaoruko? Something wrong?
Oh no, it's just, well... Master, I'm detecting vicious magical energy signals outside of the carriage. There are monsters afoot. But don't worry, Lord Seimei's spell should keep them away from us. We would just have to go around them, that's all. Too much trouble. Come on, boss. Haha, I bet seeing a little Ashigata Sumo will wake you right up, Lady Kaoruko. You and your servants can just sit back and enjoy the show too.
Yes, to wake myself up, I gotta exercise. True, we don't have any time to waste. Let's do it. I'm not gonna fall asleep fighting. Totally not.
Right. Hostels confirmed. Moving to eradicate now, Master.
That reminds me, I still gotta do Quincy's elevator stuff. I gotta gather a little bit more points and then I can do the thingy. 5 enemies, not too scary. Not that much fear. Only just the tiniest amount. That mean a lot of fear.
I'll bust her because why not?
But man, Nikia's banners are gonna hurt. There's gonna be 2 limited ones, not just Anise, but Helm. Oh gosh, the pain and suffering. But because they're limited, I want them. You know, at this point, I'm just gonna use all Castoria here. Might as well get rid of a morning ghost. Get that ghosty. Not too bad. I want to get rid of that other ghost before I use Arjuna's Noble Phantasm, so don't mind me. Boop. Power Buster. Ooh, I could use all Arjuna here, but no. I will resist. I'm sorry, Nobu, you're suffering here. They love you so much that they just want to bully you out of love. So I'll do it this way. Boop. How's upgrading Koyan Sky and Oberon? I do not have the QP. But when Nerofest happens on Monday, or next week, I can farm a bunch. Because I ain't farming QP right now. I am still farming Embers because I have problems. Because you know, what if I'm able to summon Morgan or the other Avalon girls? Then I can feed them the Embers I have in my storage currently. So come on, I got some piping hot Embers for you. I am gonna try again today. I still have my Saint Quartz I bought from Morgan. Ready to feed her. And yay, did my weekly missions. And now time to continue our night adventure. Yay! It's still not scary, so I can bring along another... one of that Bond Craft Essence. No fear. Dang, did you get any good summons though? Morning Ghost. And Tsuchigumo. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna do... Oh wait, this is tempting. I wanna just raise her gauge. I can't resist, I gotta do it. Don't mind me. Because why not? Great job, Castoria. And again, no fear. I shall do it this way. Time to sit back and enjoy the damage. Yeah. Speeding up events might get wonky. Kinda like how in Blue Archive we just had our Valentine's event. I regret not spending gems to refill my energy because I was about 13 short for getting all their Valentine stories. So I was a little bit sad at myself, but at the same time, it's okay. I got most of my students' Valentine stories. Not too bad. Now I shall get rid of that morning ghost. I believe in you, Castoria. Do the thing. I'm surprised I haven't actually seen a chocolate monster, like a chocolate flavored one. Actually, no, I lied. Technically, I did because of the coffee monster, like the Java monster. There's like a mocha Java monster that might be the closest thing to that monster from the Valentine's event. So maybe I should get another one because I haven't gotten one in a while. I usually go for the sour flavors. It'd be nice comparing. Is chocolate soda a thing? Nah, I gotta check out stores because I never look at soda. Only energy drinks. I'm amazed. We made it to the palace without having to take a single detour. That was truly an impressive performance. I still can't quite believe you defeated all those monsters so easily.
Hey, it's daylight now. That's the weight off our shoulders. Yawn. Man, now I'm feeling sleepy.
How silly. Were you not the one saying fighting would wake us all up? We ran into monsters at night with Kyoko's carriage too. Is that sort of thing common around here? Yes, we do tend to see a lot of monsters in the middle of the night or right before dawn. Yes.
Yeah, those things really prefer darkness. They almost never show their faces when the sun's out. The only thing you gotta worry about during the daytime is Oni.
That truly does sound like Meresh. I had no idea Heian-Kyo was such a dangerous place. Be that as it may, Kyo is still the most prosperous city in all Japan. Indeed, I dare say it would be impossible for any other town to surpass its scale. Even the town of Hakata Otsu, which serves as Japan's key port of trade with China, is still a far cry from Kyo's size. And yet, despite that,
we still gotta deal with monsters, but hey, what are you gonna do? Heian-Kyo wouldn't be what it is today if it hadn't been for the great Sei Taishogun, Sakanoue no Tamura Maro, and all the other warriors who fought and died to claim victory here. And of course, when you got winners, you also got losers. So what happens to the losers? Maybe they all die off. Or maybe they head out to the fields and mountains and spend the rest of their days nursing a real bad grudge. The kind that lasts for generations. When they die like that, they probably come back to haunt the people they see as responsible for their fate. And it wouldn't be any surprise if their grudge caused them to turn into Oni or Tsuchigumo while they were still alive.
That does sound like a really bad grudge. Lord Kintoki.
Just kidding. If everyone that lost the war really did turn to monsters, society as we know it would have been wiped out long ago. So no, I don't think that's where all Oni and Tsuchigumo come from, just some of them. I wonder which side old Takemaru came down on, and whether he changed his mind after Lord Tamura beat him. And then there's his wife, Lady Suzuka Gozen. Some people say she was an Oni herself, or maybe the daughter of the Demon King, but who knows? Maybe she was just a really tough warrior from a powerful family, one without any horns, or flame breath, or anything. Not that we'll ever know now, of course.
Ha 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 ha, looks at my Gozen. She's just a normal gamer girl.
Anyways, some of the losers who nursed a hell of a grudge gave themselves over to the darkness.
And even now, they threaten Kyo during the night.
You got it.
Here we are, everyone. We've arrived at the Imperial Palace. Then, if you will excuse me... Huh? Lady Danza was just here. I don't see her anywhere, though. Is she still in the carriage? No, she's not. That's strange. Maybe she got off before us? I'm thinking the less said here, the better. Maybe she got off before us? I could have sworn I just saw her. I saw her here. I even thought I heard her voice. But if you are sure, I suppose it must have been my imagination. Perhaps it's because I didn't sleep last night. Well, that certainly won't do now. I need to be clear-headed and on my best behavior here. No, not just me. That goes for all of you too, remember? The palace does not tolerate any rudeness whatsoever. So please, make sure you take extra care with how you speak and conduct yourselves. Is that clear? Understood, of course, understood.
Got it. No, wait. I mean... I'm aware, Lady Kaoruko. Rest assured, I I, Iquiri, Sakata Kintoki of the Genji clan, have matters well in hand. Please be sure that you do. One transgression will see us all lose our heads, myself included. Alright, let us be on our way. Oops. Oh, you're right, Suzuka isn't the gamer girl. It's Tomogo's, and you're right.
My Suzuka is like a totally normal high school girl, clearly. I mean, she's like, yeah, she's totes normal. Totes the greatest.
Lord Ashiadoman, the current head of Onmyoji. I have indeed heard rumors that he is somewhere inside the Imperial Palace. He would not usually be here this early. But apparently, he is in the middle of performing a crucial ritual with the rest of the Onmyo Bureau. So he is at the palace day and night for the time being. I do not, however, know exactly where to find him within the palace. All I can do is show you around while no one else is around. Whatever you do, please make absolutely sure you do not go anywhere the Emperor or Lady Shoshi may be. Understood.
Understood.
Good. Then please continue this way. Although, Lady Shoshi's father, Lord Michinaga, has taken up residence in the palace. We should not have to worry about running into him at this time of day. So please do not worry about that. Got it. Whoa there! Hold up, Lady Kaoruko. There's someone headed this way. Whoever it is, they've got a real glamorous air about them. Could be a lady in waiting or...
Oh. Hello, lady in waiting. Well, hello there. What a surprise to see others up and about at this hour. You're one of Lady Shoshi's ladies in waiting, aren't you? Murasaki something, wasn't it?
Good morning, Lady Takako. My name is Fujiwara no Kaoruko. I am also known as Murasaki Shikibu. That's it, Murasaki Shikibu. I've been reading your stories for a long time now.
Huh?
Is that
Tamamo? Or Otama?
yes? I'm sorry, but who might you be? Oh right, where are my manners? I'm Sakata Kintoki of the Genji family. We've come to see Lord Doman about an important matter.
Well, how very polite of you. I suppose this must be your first time seeing me in this form?
Huh?
You mean, you don't remember? Come on. Come now, think back to when you first came down from the mountain in Sagami. Oh, but then again, you were so young that maybe you couldn't tell your foxes from your tanuki back then. I do beg your pardon.
Not at all.
We do appreciate everything you do for the city of Kyo, Lord Sakata Kintoki. As for the, young lady with the red hair, I couldn't help but notice you seem rather transfixed with me. Have we met somewhere before? If we have, I'm afraid I can't remember. I am Takako, one of the Emperor's concubines. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. The pleasure's all but mine. That face, those ears, those tails. I mean, the pleasure's all mine. I'm about to steal a concubine.
What is it, Misaki? Cat got your tongue or something? Oh, I gotcha. It wasn't a cat. It was a pretty noble lady. Haha, sorry about that, Lady Takako. I hope you can forgive my young friend here.
I see. Yes, that's quite alright. You certainly are a straightforward one, aren't you? You there? You can see, can't you? How strange. My illusions are perfect. No one but Lord Seimei should be able to see my tails or the ears atop my head. No matter how gifted you may be, This should be entirely impossible. And yet, you saw through my illusion like it was nothing. Are you sure we haven't met somewhere before? If you and I already have a connection of some kind, that would be a different story. Technically, we definitely never met before. Oh man, this is really hard to explain. Oh my, I see. Then we do have a connection of sorts. Still, it seems you aren't here for me. So you truly are here to see Lord Doman? Well then, that's quite alright. I'm happy to keep my nose out of your affairs. So I do hope you return the favor and keep my little secret. Do we have an understanding? Uh-huh. Good. Then do take care, won't you? For I'm told only and vengeful spirits have taken to prowling even within the palace walls as of late.
Phew. I don't know what it is, but there's something about her that made my blood run cold. Me, Kaido Maru of Ashigara. I guess this means she's more fearsome than the giant bears in Ashigara. Man, this stuff's exactly why I don't understand women.
Are you alright, Lady Misaki? You seem like you were discussing something very private. I've never exchanged more than a few pleasantries with Lady Takako myself. I'm okay, thanks. I don't think there's anything to worry about for the moment. I'm okay, thanks.
Yeah? I don't know what that was all about either, but...
Excuse me, please.
Huh? I didn't sense his approach. How the hell did he get behind Misaki without me noticing? I do beg your pardon. Could I have a moment of your time, young lady? I couldn't help but notice the many impurities circling about your head.
Oh man. Yo, that writer must love Tamamo. It's like, I must insert my waifu somewhere in the story.
They may have something to do with your unusual manner of dress, but no matter. Please remain still. Exercising evil spirits, huh? And you did it so easily without even needing to light any sacred fire. Pretty clear why they say you're one of the best onmyoji we've had in ages.
Ooh, since we purified the evil spirits around me, does that mean I'm gonna have extra pure gacha luck tonight? Thank you, Imperial Monk.
There we go. That should do it. Have you run into any creatures of the night lately? Well, that won't do at all. You nearly brought the impurities with you into the palace. But that's alright. Now that I've exorcised them, we have nothing to worry about.
Ashia... Doman?
Yes, that is me. Oh my goodness. I'm so terribly sorry. Though I have been fortunate enough to study under Lord Seimei, I had no idea some residual anger from the monstrosities that roam Kyo at night was still clinging to you. I do hope you can forgive me, Lady Misaki. Then you mean?
Did you just... help me?
It is good to see you again, Lady Kaoruko. I mean, Lady Murasaki Shikibu. And you, Lord Tsukata Kintoki. As for you, I don't believe I had the pleasure, indeed. My name is Ashia Doman. I am but a humble onmyoji. With the great Lord Abe no Seimei absent, I, along with all the capable onmyoji at the Onmyoji Bureau, have been attempting to fill his shoes. As it is my task to protect the Imperial Palace, albeit in a matter wholly separate from our valiant warriors. I was duty-bound to do something about the impurities I saw clinging to you, however minor.
I'm Misaki.
Stairs. Goodness me, it seems you're not overly fond of me. Perhaps I shouldn't have been so hasty in stepping in to exercise you. I'm afraid I understand why it is you're so wary of me. But it's quite alright. I am but a humble onmyoji after all. I am well aware that Lord Abe no Seimei has a love of the people in a way I never will. Indeed, the public seems to view me as something of a villain, so worry not. I am accustomed to such dislike.
I'm feeling bad now. It's not about public opinion.
Oh? Then may I ask how you already know about me? Surely you can't have heard anything from the missing Lord Seimei. Danzo! I've been doing my best to let him blab on without cutting him off, but I can't wait anymore. Is this the bastard you guys are telling me about? Is this our limbo guy right here? Right.
Master, Lord Kintoki, forgive me for remaining hidden while I speak. This man here does indeed look exactly like Limbo. However, I cannot sense any of Limbo's unmistakable malice from him. In fact, I sense nothing evil about him at all. It is almost as if the very type of magical energy he uses is completely different from Limbo.
Huh? Is that so? Then this guy and Limbo must be different people.
Or he could have cast aside a good side and a bad side, like in a certain, chapter 1.5, cough cough cough, Shinjuku cough cough.
This is great, Danzo. Just knowing that's a big help. Lord Kintoki? Do I perhaps have something on my face? Nah, you don't. We just wanted to see you check up on something. We just wanted to see you to check up on something. And we have. We're all good now. If my friend there can't seem to stop shuddering well, it's probably cause she's never met an onmyoji before.
And also I stayed up all night fighting, so that's another reason too. I'm just cranky.
Can't blame her, really, since she's from real far away. Oh, I see. Do you mean like Sagami or somewhere thereabouts? Something like that. What's all this commotion? Where do you think you are, Domon? Have you forgotten that you stand in the Emperor's palace?
Lord Michinaga?
Oh, Kaoruko, it's you. And you're Kaidomaru of the Genji clan. I don't recognize you. Who are you?
I'm Misaki. And then it fades to darkness. Alrighty. Time to try to bond with the palace peoples. The palace played host to unusual guests today. The palace is the highest political institution in all of Japan, where the emperor himself resides. And yes, I did get some chocolate from Misaki, which was fun after the inspection. Not even warriors of the acclaimed Genji clan, or those who serve Lord Michinaga himself, could easily gain entry. And yet, in spite of all that, this young warrior and his companions said they wished to visit. Their reason? To meet with Lord Ashiadoman, the onmyoji currently serving in Lord Abe no Seimei's stead. Along with this man who has always seemed vaguely unsettling to me, despite his soft demeanor. Fortunately, the young warriors were successful. Their business now concluded, I thought they would turn around and leave right away. But as luck would have it, it was then that none other than Lord Michinaga, the Minister of the Left, and the Emperor's father-in-law should appear. I was so shocked and I feared my heart might try to leap out of my mouth. The end. Excerpt from a diary. Oh, this is Haruko's diary. I see.
I'm glad to see you in good health. Lord Minister of the Left. This young woman here is my apprentice. I expect she will one day be the equal to even the 4 heavenly kings. I am responsible for bringing her here, so I beg you, please be lenient with her. Lord Michinaga, these are the 2 visitors I told you about the other... Silence, Kaoruko. I am speaking with Kaido Maru right now.
Yes, Lord Michinaga, forgive me.
Now, you there, girl. Let me take a look at you.
Meet his gaze. Dear.
Oh? How odd. It seems you are truly unafraid, even in the presence of the Minister of the Left. I see. So you are one of the Genji's up-and-coming warriors? Kaido Maru never mentioned that. If you had shown the slightest sign of fear, I would have declared you an interloper and lopped your head off where you stand. But heh, it seems you are made of stern stuff indeed. Have you perhaps encountered a great malicious spirit before? If you have, yet retain your sanity, that would mean you must be of a kind with Raiko and Kaido Maru there.
Well, I don't need to see a malicious spirit. I play gacha games. That's already malicious enough, my dude.
Wouldn't you agree, Kaido Maru? I would. Well, such monstrous bloodlines have no place in the nobility. They can be quite useful in warriors, as Mitsunaka has demonstrated. You may raise your head, warrior of Ashigara. I will not reproach you for this transgression. Thank you, Lord Now, why have you done it? You said you had a reason for this. Very well. Tell me what it is. Yes, sir. Oh boy, now what do I do? Just our luck to run into the Minister of the Left like this. And in front of Lord Doma, no less. So, what do I do? If I mess up here, all of our heads will roll for sure. Well, Sakata Gintoki, this will be a good challenge in its own right. Alright, time to steel myself. I'm just gonna have to make him understand what's at stake. Kaido Maru, I know you are not a frequent visitor to the palace, and especially not at this early hour. I also heard from Kaoruko that you wished for an audience with this Onmyoji. Why is that? Tell me, why have you done this, Kaido Maru? It's the Imperial Holy Grail War. All those claims about the Imperial Holy Grail War bringing Kyo 1,000 years of peace are a pack of lies. Oh? The Imperial Holy Grail War's true aims are pure malice. We believe it is all a villain scheme, and that it will lead to a great uprising that threatens the peace of the entire city of Kyo. So please, Lord Minister of the Left, we beg of you, please reconsider going ahead with the Imperial Holy Grail War. A villain scheme? But Lord Seimei himself detailed the workings of this ritual in the letter he sent. Haha. Ha. A villain scheme that will lead to great uprising, Of all the things I thought you might say. Have you forgotten, Kaido Maru? This contest was Seimei's own proposal. I can understand how an innocent youth of the mountains to the east may not fully grasp the weight of the words of the greatest onmyoji of our time hold. But that is no excuse not to think before you speak. Remember, Kyo was already beset by constant threats to its peace. While it would be easy to dismiss this Imperial Holy Grail War as something not to be trusted, if true, the 1,000 years of peace we stand to gain in exchange for the lives of a few foreign sorcerers is a most worthy prize. And if it should prove to be false, then we shall be no worse off than we are now. Am I wrong, Kaido Maru? But Lord Minister of the Left, I am told that we only know about this ritual from... Ah, the hell with it. Come on, Minister. How do we even know this letter even came from Lord Seimei? For all we know, it could have just easily be fake. You fake. Don't you see how damn fishy all this is? Come on, Minister. This has gotta be some kind of villain's plan. Lord Kintoki, stop, please. You mustn't speak to Lord Michinaga in such a coarse manner. Ah. Sorry about that. I mean, forgive me, Lord Minister of the Left. But I meant every word I said. Please, at least believe me about that. You've certainly never been this insistent about anything before, Kaidomaru. I can also see you are by no means an experienced liar. You say a villain is behind this? Tell me more. Well, what do you know? You're a lot more reasonable than I thought, Michinaga. Lord Kintoki!
A man called Limbo.
Oh?
I'm positive he's the one behind the Imperial Holy Grail War.
Go on. So you believe this to be the scheme of a villain from another world, do you? Fascinating. Indeed, we do know there are worlds beyond Japan and China, as evidenced by the different casters from different lands that we've already seen. And it does stand to reason that not every person from these other worlds would be kind and pure of heart. So I can see the logic behind your claims. However, everything about the letter we received, from the crest on its seal to the strokes in its writing, matches Seimei's other letters. Isn't that right, Doman? Yes, Lord Minister, I am certain of it. I still don't trust the Doman guy, but if Danzo says it ain't him, I'll just have to trust that it ain't. Besides, accusing him of being Limbo now won't get us anywhere. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. It's nothing. No.
Furthermore, you have no evidence to verify your claims. It is one thing to make claims about this Limbo person being behind it all, but as of now, we only have your word. And we cannot halt the Imperial Holy Grail War on your word alone. Damn it, I should have seen that coming. Of course that's how this was gonna go when we had no plan for things to go like they have. Right now, the only proof we got is Misaki and the rest of the Chaldeans' word. I believe them. I'm already totally on board, but of course, Lord Michinaga isn't gonna go for it. Especially when he doesn't have the same bad feeling about all this that I got. So now what do we do? However, I am a reasonable man. If you claim that the Imperial Holy Grail War is in fact a wicked scheme that must be stopped, then bring me proof. Michinaga! Watch your tongue, Kaidomaru. Now, as I was saying, you may either bring me proof that this is all some wicked scheme, or if all the masters remaining in the Imperial Holy Grail War were to refuse to compete, that would effectively halt the ritual as well. Lord Michinaga, that would... Am I wrong? No, it would indeed be impossible to complete the ritual if the masters refused to participate. As I thought. And those are not the only ways. If the Genji clan, the protectors of our city, were to determine that the Imperial Holy Grail War is indeed evil, I would certainly be willing to believe them. There are few tasks more important than protecting the city where the Emperor resides. So if the clan charged with the task were to abandon this ritual in favor of protecting the city, I would certainly have no ground to object. How does that sound? Hey, yeah! You really are a reasonable guy, Michinaga. This aura. It's you! Watanabe no Tuna! It's you! Brother Tsuna? I overheard your discussion. My apologies. I never thought we would both ask to enter the palace, Kintoki, let alone do so at the same time. Unfortunately for him, Lord Minister of the Left, your proposal will not be possible. I am both a master in the Imperial Holy Grail War and a member of the Genji clan, which means neither of your conditions can be met. For I am devoted to seeing the Imperial Holy Grail War through to completion. Ah, if it isn't Tsuna, the warrior of the Genji entrusted with the prized Higekiri. It seems as though you have your work cut out for you, Kintoki. Tsuna! Kintoki. I told you I would have you show me your left hand the next time we meet. We met, did you now? If we were not in the Imperial Palace right now, I query, I would take a look right now and cut you down where you stand. However, it seems the terrain advantage lies with you now. So, you've made me go back on my word. It would seem that here, at least, you are the superior fighter. Well, thanks. That's awful nice of ya. Heh.
Yeah, I feel bad for Murasaki. She's like, oh my god, they're gonna get me killed.
Both of you, cut it out right now. Stop it! Oh, brave and powerful Genji warriors, please. Please, no further. This is the Imperial Palace. You simply cannot fight here. I beg of you, do stay your blades.
Like, fine, no fighting, take it outside. Oh no, once they go outside, Tsuna's gonna be like, hey Kintoki boy, show me your left hand. Uh-oh, are we outside?
So there we have it. We might not be any closer to finding Limbo, but at least now we know that he and Lord Domon are different people. And the Minister of the Left even gave us a chance to stop the whole Imperial Grail War. I'd say we got luckier than we could have hoped for. All we gotta do is get either the Genji clan or the other masters to wash their hands of it. So, what's our next move?
While Lord Watanabe no Tsuna does pose a major threat, if we put him aside for now, I believe our best option would be to find the three remaining pairs of masters and servants. Unless it would be easier to convince a majority of the Genji clan to denounce the Imperial Holy Grail War instead.
Nah, you're right. Boss Raiko ain't gonna be much help right now, so sorry about that.
Then we should start by gathering information. Then let's start talking to people and see what we can find out. We gotta start gathering information.
Right on! Gotcha, man. You don't waste a second, do ya? I like it. You almost remind me of the Imperial officers. You used to poking around unfamiliar places or something, Misaki? Then I'll have to make sure I don't fall behind.
I wouldn't say that I'm used to it exactly. Just doing what has to be done. Well, we won't get anywhere without information, so...
You got that right. Okay then. Let's go see what the hot gossip is.
The city is so much livelier now than it was at night. The difference is truly, well, night and day. I suppose I should have expected as much. No, truly. This is what it should be like all the time.
Pretty much. Come to think of it, you two still haven't seen what it's like during the day, huh? Guess that makes sense since we had to stay inside Kaoruko's house all day yesterday.
Hey, it's Kintoki! Wow, Kintoki's popular, huh? I knew it was you! Hi, Kintoki!
Oh ho, if it isn't Kaido of Sagami. Have you grown even bigger since I last saw you? Tell me, Does the leader of the Genji know you're going around town with a couple of lovely ladies?
Here, Kintoki, have some mochi. Don't worry, it's my treat.
Oh, hey, this is great. We don't have to go around looking for people to talk to. They're coming to us. And that'll save us some time. Hey, everyone. You heard about anything weird happening lately? Are we talking about nighttime or daytime? It better be day. What with all the monsters who come out at night?
We haven't seen the Tengu much lately. The only weird thing I can think of is that Oni, the one from Mount Oe.
What, her? She's no big deal. The Genji are around to handle exactly that kind of thing. Me? I'm more worried about the Tsuchigumo. I heard they're even showing up around Sai Road at night lately.
At night? Well, that's no surprise at nighttime. They show up around Suzaku Avenue too.
What? No, they don't. Come on, Kaido, tell them I'm right. Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh, no you don't. The only sorts of Tsuchigumo a Genji warrior needs to worry about are the big ones. It's the officer's job to handle the monsters that wander around Kyo at night, right?
Haha, thanks for saying so. We don't usually divide the work up. That night and tidy. That neat and tidy, but yeah, that's basically right.
Ooh, Kintoki! What about the steel monster?
Eh?
I think we've heard of that one, haven't we? Isn't that the giant monster that walks around at night? The steel monster, a great hulking beast that wanders the streets of Kyo at night, and that towers over the average person. That's it. You know the Inari Shrine down the road from the palace? Well, my big sister said she saw it slipping out from the ground there.
So there are monsters out there that not even the great virtues of Inari can do anything about? Yikes, that's scary.
Yes, I love these main characters, Kyo-man. Oh, you mean the shrine where they keep the Inari palanquin? Yeah, I think I've heard that one too. My cousin has a daughter who lives out near Nishibojo Alley. And she said a big steel monster shows up around midnight, making weird creaking noises.
So, how long has this steel monster been showing up? Has it always been around, or is this more of a recent thing?
I'm not sure. I think I heard about it yesterday, or maybe the day before. My sister said she saw it yesterday. Master. Dad put it right around when the Imperial Holy Grail War started. We better look into it. Yes, Master.
Then let's go check it out. Gonzo, let Kaoru know we'll be coming back late, will ya?
Understood. The people here must have eyes to make up for the fates of Onui and Tasuke. I'm still sad about that. Like, I thought that it was gonna be happy ending, but since that's technically a mini lost belt, oh, Onui and Tasuke, my babies. Oh, sadness. I was so happy how Gramps left them a bunch of money and how Onui wanted to become an adventurer like Musashi, but no! Sobs.
Alright, it's nighttime now. So far, there ain't been anything weird. Man, it's been forever since they had company at a stakeout.
So this is a stakeout. Now I feel like a detective in a cop show. I guess you're used to this sort of thing, huh, Kintoki?
Not as much as an actual officer. Catching thieves and looking for people is usually their thing. Our job's to deal with the Oni trying to take over Kyo, and to take on monsters like the Great Tsuchigumo. We also exorcise ghosts that show up in temples or noble houses, take care of any stragglers who crop up from the rebellion in eastern Japan. Things like that, basically. But every now and then, we get jobs that involve taking a page from the officer's book, like this. Jobs that involve laying low, hiding out, and investigating the truth behind a rumor or mystery. Though it's all a pain in the ass, there's just so many people out in the city. And any place with lots of people seems like it always has more than its share of trouble.
I take it you don't much care for crowded places? I take it you don't much care for people? I mean, you don't much care for crowded places?
Can't say that I do, no. Did I mention I grew up on a mountain? It was Mount Ashigara, way off to the east in a place called Sagami, and of course, there weren't any other people around. Only other things there were beasts and more beasts. Oh, and the occasional Oni. So I never saw this kind of thing back up on the mountain. There weren't any kids running around laughing, or mothers cooking, or men working. Like I said, there weren't any other people at all up there. So now that I live in the city, and I see that sort of thing all the time, I've really come to love them. Not sure I'll ever really feel at home in the city, and I'm not big on crowds. Still love those people anyway. I mean, I guess I like the way the beasts up on the mountain went about living their lives doing whatever they felt like too. But even though it's real similar, it ain't quite the same thing, is it? I guess the best way I can put it is, they're different but they're also not.
I think I know what you mean. I'm back, Master. As you wished, I informed Lady Kaoruko that we would be returning late this evening.
Great, thanks Donzo.
Also on my way here, I ran a quick scan of the Inari Shrine grounds and the surrounding area, and discovered a small shrine over by the tall grass that leads directly to a natural cavern.
Nice. That's really, oh, golden! Right, Misaki?
It could be the steel monster's base. Let's check it out. Golden!
Hell yeah!
Golden.
So there's an underground cave out here at Inari Shrine, huh? You're right, it does look like it was naturally formed. I wonder how far back it goes. It probably ain't that deep since I'm not feeling much in the way of wind, but... what do you know? I'm usually pretty dense when it comes to these sorts of things, but even I can tell there's something unusual here.
Indeed. My sensors are detecting the same thing. This cavern may not be very deep, but it is located right on top of the ley line, rich in magical energy. Right on top of a ley line, huh? Does that mean my new base is gonna be in a cave? I can be a cave dweller. That means we can use way more magical energy than usual, right?
I don't know anything about magical energy, but I can tell there's something ominous about this place. Perfect for a monster's nest, or for an Onmyoji's sacred fire. So does that mean this is a good place, or a bad one?
If Lady Mash were here, she could put down a summoning circle. But never mind that now. The important thing is, this cave would be a tremendous asset to any participant in the Holy Grail War. It would be an invaluable source of magical energy for Master and Heroic Spirit alike. And for the Imperial Holy Grail War, it would be a key strategic point for any caster.
So that means... Looks like we hit the jackpot on our first try. There's something in here. It could be monsters or Oni or... Tsuchigumo. Hell, maybe it's even another visitor from a different world.
Magical energy signals detected up ahead. Measuring energy levels now. Whatever they are not servants. Oh? I was half expecting Babbage, but hey, something different. It's like a baby Babbage.
Aha! So these things are the steel monsters that those people were talking about.
Ooh, hello, hello. What did you miss? We went to the palace, and then we talked to Domon, who seemed like a decent dude. And now we're in a cave. Helter-skelters. If helter-skelters are here, does that mean helter-skelters? Totally not baby Babbages. I forgot the term helter-skelter. Oh god, that would have been so bad. I bet Don's would be like helter-skelter while I yell out baby Babbage.
Interesting. These things really are made out of solid steel. They may look like it, but they ain't sets of armor. We haven't heard names, so they aren't masters. So I guess that means we've got ourselves some casters? No, they themselves are not casters. I suspect they are familiars, or perhaps clones. Here they come.
Time to fight! The helter-skelter / baby Babbage. Oh, there's 10 here. It's not too scary, actually. I expected worse. Oh wait, that one's pretty tough. You know what? Let's just... Actually, no. I'm gonna go for it. Whee! Helter-skelter Delta. Oh, that's adorable. That is so cute. And now I can use a Noble Phantasm. You know what? All Arjuna for the win. Because this one instills fear within me. Might as well bonk it. Boop. And there, all Arjuna, all Buster, all happiness. Ew, water's so satisfying. But what's even more satisfying than water? Arjuna's damage. Great job, my boy. Have I raised my coin Sky and Oberon as much as I could with the current QP that I have? I know I could be farming some right now, but no. I am still getting embers just in case I get Morrigan or a Tamlin tonight. Then that way I can just feed them. They'll be full. I'll be like, look, my ladies, I've gotten lots and lots of tasty embers for you. Take your pick. Are you into caster embers? Do you like lancer embers? How about assassin embers? Berserker embers? Or you want the all embers? All for you, my ladies. Fries. And yeah, Morgan's still here. I still gotta give her my offering. So like maybe 3 multiples or 4, depending how I feel. I'll just take care of this helter-skelter. This spooky dooky baby Babbage. You got this, Arjuna. Even with no buffs, you are still amazing. Great job, my boy. Funk. Yay for the power buster. Oh, satisfaction. Cool.
They stopped. That was weirdly easy. Were those things illusions or something?
No, I believe they were either familiars or clones, as I originally suspected.
So they were Shikigami, huh?
Something like that. This cavern may not lie right on the intersection between all cities' ley lines, but it is still abundant in dense magical energy. It would be a tremendous asset for a caster. It would also be the perfect nest for certain types of monsters. I expect the caster who discovered this cave likely placed those things here to ward off unwelcome creatures.
Gotcha! Those things weren't nearly enough to take down a master, so it makes a lot of sense if they were being used for pest control instead.
Those were helter-skelters, baby babbages. Yes.
Oh yeah, you said that before too. What are those?
I'm guessing they are Charles Babbage's familiars, so baby babbages for reals.
Babbage? No, that's a foreign name if I've ever heard one. What's he like? Where's he from? Is he one of your allies from Chaldea? Or is he a caster from a foreign land, like I'm guessing?
I am not entirely sure how to describe him, but you may think of him as a caster. However, even if he is the same heroic spirit we know, he would be a completely different person now that he has been summoned to this place, to this time and place.
Huh?
My apologies. Charles Babbage is indeed a caster. He is a heroic spirit who made a mark on humanity in the distant past. Well, considering our current time period, I suppose it would be the distant future. And we do indeed know his name and what he looks like at Chaldea.
Huh? Okay.
He's a genius mathematician who invented the difference engine.
Difference engine? What's that?
Basically, he's a heroic spirit who dreamed of a different world.
A different world?
The difference engine would later be developed further into the analytical engine. I am told it was a landmark invention that enabled people to perform calculations well beyond human capability, which in turn led to great cultural developments. Lord Babbage hoped to use it to bring about a new chapter in human history. But that dream never came to pass.
Huh, okay.
A cruel twist of fate prevented Lord Babbage from completing the difference engine in his lifetime. But inspired by his ideas, humanity would go on to create devices of equal capability, which they then used to achieve other incredible things. Now, the Lord Babbage who has materialized as a heroic spirit dreams of another historical timeline. A hypothetical world where he succeeded at completing the difference engine. Alternatively, it may be that Lord Babbage is able to see the pruning theoretical phenomenon.
The pruning theoretical phenomenon.
This is basically Kintoki's life lessons. He's learning about life from us, or life about casters. He's like, something engine, something phenomenon. Sure, let me just take notes on my hand, maybe.
Oh right, the pruning theoretical phenomenon. I remember now. I think you mentioned that when you guys were telling me your story. Let's see, I think the pruning theoretical phenomenon means futures that could have happened if circumstances were different.
Good job, Kintoki. You get a gold star. Nod.
I knew it.
As long as human history remains human history, there will always be tomorrows that can never become today. Thus it is the fate of humanity that all tomorrows which will never be part of the chronicle theoretical phenomenon will be pruned away.
Gotcha. Well, not really. But basically, you're saying this guy was inscribed in humanity for doing something he never actually managed to do. And now he gets summoned to this two time periods different from his own, while still dreaming his old dreams, right? That's one of the saddest things I've heard in a long time.
I'm sorry, Kintoki, for making you feel sad. Delicious Saint Quartz. Steel Diary, second half. Yo, the first half was pretty long. Then we go. Still no fear. I'm starting to feel a tinge of fear, but no fear, though. Overall, the tinge is very tiny. My life flashed before my eyes. Listening to Lord Michinaga speak, I felt as though my life were hanging by a thread. I can only thank my lucky stars that it wasn't my first time experiencing such a thing, and that it was not something I experienced with any frequency. When my hand stops moving, I feel as though I have been wandering for days on end, starved and desperate for water. My hand is most accustomed to forming characters into words, and words in their turn into stories. But every now and then it stops, like it did the other day. But this time, when my left hand halted, still holding my brush, something new appeared there. 3 mysterious glowing red marks known as command spells. A transient bond connecting steel gentlemen. The end. Excerpt from a diary. Oh?
That was great. Thanks for going to the trouble to make us dinner so late at night.
Don't be ridiculous. You're all Lady Kaoruko's honored guests. It's no trouble at all. Now, if you're all done, I'll clear dishes. Oh, and will you be heading out early tomorrow morning as well?
No, we're not planning on anything like that tomorrow.
Then I'll prepare your breakfast as well. Good night, everyone. Everything was delicious, thank you. Good night, thank you for dinner. Everything was delicious, thank you. I'm glad to hear you liked it. Now I want more food. Alright, everyone. Please allow me to review what we have learned and what we face. I hope you will permit me to speculate where we still lack information.
Sounds great. Go for it, Donzo.
First, in regards to the Imperial Holy Grail War, we know that 2 masters have already been defeated. Namely, Lord Usui and Lord Urabe, 2 of Raiko's 4 heavenly kings. We can count them as Masters 1 and 2, Lord Watanabe no Tsuna as Master 3, and Lord Kintoki as Master 4. As such, we can also assume that Lord Charles Babbage, the heroic spirit we believed positioned his helter-skelters clones at the Inari Shrine. Is the servant of the 5th still unknown master? I trust you're both with me thus far.
So does that make Misaki the 4th heroic spirit?
Yes, I am! Oh, 4, how many times did it say it? How many times I have to say it, my boy? I mean, still not a servant, Kintoki. No, I want to play with the roleplay. Where's the hidden option of me playing along? Come on! I want to mess with Kintoki. Still not a servant, Kintoki. Indeed. Remember, Lady Misaki is herself a master.
Right, of course. I didn't forget exactly. It just doesn't make any sense to me. If I'm the 4th master, then where's my heroic spirit? It's not you either, right, Donzo?
Sorry, no. I am very much master servant. Besides, Lord Kintoki, I am an assassin, not a caster. If it is true that a condition of the Imperial Holy Grail War dictates all servants manifesting for it must be casters, then it is just not possible for me to be your servant.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. It's just, ever since I got these command spells, I can't help but wonder where my heroic spirit could be. Anyway, getting back on track, assuming this Babbage guy's the fifth heroic spirit, then where's his master, the fifth one? And more importantly, who do we talk to about the Imperial Holy Grail War being evil, so we can ask him to refrain from fighting?
What about the conditions for becoming a master in the Imperial Holy Grail War? Do you know what those are, Lord Kintoki? For example, there are a number of conditions to become one in a typical Holy Grail War, such as the master must be a mage or someone with equivalent capabilities, they must have something they wish for deeply, and so on.
Huh, sounds similar to this one, but also really different.
Yes?
It's almost like this one's going about everything completely backwards, you know?
Indeed. Everything does seem to be turned on its head here. That is just the sort of twisted game Limbo loves to play. Oh, pardon me. I was just thinking to myself and also considering how Limbo must pay for what he's done. Specifically, I was putting my analytical circuits to work while contemplating how Limbo must pay with my conscious mind. Wow, talk about walking and chewing gum at the same time. Man, you puppet kunoichi are full of surprises. Like, wow, talk about walking and chewing gum. Nah, I'm never gonna say that saying, so man, you puppet kunoichi are full of surprises. Now, I just had a thought. Lord Kintoki, you told us before that Imperial Holy Grail War Masters are officially known as Imperial Warriors. So then, does it mean to be a master in the Imperial Holy Grail War, one must be a warrior too?
No, it doesn't. Not at all.
Damn, no hesitation. Ouch, that was blunt. Damn, no hesitation. It's alright, Master. I am a puppet, so I am alright. I am perfectly fine, yes. But I think, I'm just going to stand over here in the corner by myself for a while. No, Donzo!
Donzo, wait, you didn't do anything wrong. I should have told you guys about this sooner. See, back when the Imperial Holy Grail War was just getting started, the Minister of the Left actually told us what the criteria for being selected were.
Oh?
The 7 people who will take part in the Imperial Holy Grail War shall be those who possess power known to every man, woman, and child in Heian-Kyo. These people shall be known as Imperial Warriors or Masters. In total, there shall be 7 casters summoned from foreign worlds, and 7 Imperial Warriors, Masters, to command them. Now go forth, Masters, and fight with all your might to collect these casters' heads. That is all. The heavens have spoken, and my word is theirs. And that's the long and short of it.
I see. And yo, I know the feels. Sleep schedule? What's a sleep schedule? Haha. So, you were told to collect the heads of the casters summoned for this Holy Grail War. Heroic spirits possess strength and powers beyond what is normally possible for humans. It is unusual to speak of them as prey. A single servant can easily defeat an entire army. In Master's world, they are seen as powerful weapons. They are mystics capable of even bringing myths or legends to life. And these Heian Imperial warriors have been tasked with killing such powerful beings. That is truly frightening.
You think? The way I see it, it doesn't matter how strong someone is. They die like anyone else, as long as you cut their head off. Then again, I guess that just goes to show why it's better to be safe than sorry. Gotta make sure I keep my guard up. That merely being on your guard against beings as powerful as servants only proves my point. Huh? But never mind. As we were saying, I cannot think of any who possess the sort of power Lord Michinaga spoke of besides other hand warriors. Are you certain that is not the right answer? Did I sulk in the corner for nothing? What do you think, Master? You make a good point. Are we sure all the masters aren't Heian warriors? I don't know. Hey, here's a question for you two. Does power only ever mean mastery of martial arts? That is a good question. There is certainly more than one kind of power. Masters of sumo are strong in very different ways from masters of the sword, the spear, or the bow. And there are no doubt many other similar examples as well. Now I want to summon someone who does sumo wrestling. Right? Or as I'm concerned, anyone who can cook's incredibly strong in their own right, like the maidservant. Oh, people who can read poetry or something else too. I've never been able to wrap my head around poetry. Power? What is power? Oh, Lady Kaoruko is here. People with power have epic gotcha luck. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you all safe and sound. So, I couldn't help but notice you didn't return straight after we left the palace. May I ask where you went? We just hung around Suzaku Avenue a bit before heading out to take care of some monsters. Monsters? Oh my. You heard all those rumors going around about the steel monster? We heard it been seen at the Inari Shrine, so we went to pay it a little visit. Of course, it ended up just being some clones or illusions or something like that. So we'll have to go back later to look for the real thing. I see. To think there was a monster hiding out there. But hey, you don't gotta worry, Kaoruko. We might have missed it last time, but we'll definitely get it next time. Then no one will have to be scared of it. So, you just sleep tight and don't worry about a thing, alright? Alright. I'm sorry. I'm feeling a little under the weather, so... I hope you won't mind if I, take my leave and retire for the night. Oh, okay. I guess it is pretty late, yeah. Why don't you turn in? You can sleep easy tonight, knowing we've got this steel monster thing well in hand. Good night. Are you okay, Kaoruko? Oh yes, it's nothing. Thank you for your concern. Good night. Anyone else kind of worried about her? I mean, she is acting a little sus. Master, I'm sorry to disturb you so soon after you've gone to bed. Are you asleep? No, I never sleep. No, I'm still up. I see. Lady Kaoruko just went out on her own. What shall we do? She was acting kind of odd, wasn't she? Indeed. It seemed as though something was weighing on her mind. I swear, how many times you gonna keep showing up like this? If Raiko catches you, it'll be your head on the floor. I'm up. What is it? There a monster around? Where?
Lady Kaoruko just went out on her own. I was asking Master what we should do.
I see. She wasn't walking, was she?
No, she took a carriage.
Gotcha. What time's it now? Early morning? No, it's still way too dark for that.
It is still nighttime, just before midnight actually. Danzo, would you go after Kaoruko? I mean, let's follow her.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Then I will scout ahead and find out where she is headed.
Damn, she's already gone, huh? Man, Danzo sure doesn't waste any time when she makes her mind. She makes up her mind, does she?
That's my Danzo.
Alright then. Right. Now that we're on the main road, which way do we go? She could have gone in any direction.
I have a report to make. Lady Kaoruko's carriage appears to be headed straight for Inari Shrine.
Whoa, she's gone again. That's impressive. Well, guess we better get going too then. Here, why don't I carry you, Misaki? That'll let us move way faster.
Yay, piggyback ride!
Hold on tight. And whatever you do, don't bite your tongue. That's weird. We haven't run into a single creature yet, and we're almost at the shrine too.
You just jinxed it!
Shut up!
Helter Skelters! Baby Babbages!
So you things got bored of hanging around underground, huh? Alright, no point in yelling at Shikigami, is there? Well, it doesn't matter. Get out of our way. Otherwise, we're going right through ya. Come on, Misaki.
We got this. No fear, no fear. 3 rounds of them? Not scary. First round will be just raising gauges, because why not? Because I feel like it. Not too bad. Oh, they're gonna bully my Arjuna though. And I don't want him to suffer, so here you go, my boy. Take this. You can at least get rid of this Helter Skelter. Do I have plans to stream Star Rail next week? I want to. I didn't get to summon yet for Blade's banner. I want to do that on stream, but because it crashed last time, oof. Right now I have 60 tickets saved up for that. I mean, for Sushang's banner, because Sushang, I want her the most. I gotta see how intense the new Arknights event's gonna be this weekend first, because I wanna be able to farm that a ton, because it's a special event. And also, I really, really, really want to be able to summon Lin, and also that one dragon boy. Well, it sounds kind of bad saying that one dragon boy, not his name exactly, but sorry, my boy, I don't remember your name. I don't remember Lin is on there, and I want Lin. Lin Yusia. So man, the back-to-back events though. Oh my sanity. So much farming. One event ended this morning, and now there's gonna be one that starts tomorrow. I was really hoping that Neurofest would start this week, so then that way I could farm a lot for that here, and then afterwards farm a bunch for the Arknights event later, but you know what, it's fine. It's fine if they want to start around the same time. It's all good, I just gotta farm and farm and farm. That's why I got one game on my phone, one on my computer, so then that way I can multitask. No pain and suffering. Also, now Nobu's actually kind of in pain and suffering, so let me do that for her. Sorry, Nobu.
And there. All good.
あれはいつか見た終わりの星。どれほど遠く汚れても私は星を探すのです。さあ幕を開けてアラウンドカリバーン。
I wish I could pull it off. 3 devices to play 5 gacha games, yell at his goals. A little bit HP left. Let me just bonk it real quick. Goodbye, little baby Babbage. All good. Ew. Very, very nice. Now time to continue the piggyback ride. We're going to the shrine. We are almost at the shrine. And since Babbage is a caster, I will not feel too much fear until I see caster on there. Kaoruko, where are you? Looks like she left the carriage behind here, and her servants don't know where she is either. They're just waiting for her to get back. This must mean she... You are correct. Lady Kaoruko went into the cave we found earlier. Let's go after her. Make sure you don't do anything rash. Let's go after her. Right. The magical energy in here is just as dense now as it was earlier. Thus far, there do not seem to be any hostile magical energy signals. I cannot be certain as my scans do not reach the innermost chambers, but I believe it is safe to say there are no familiars positioned ahead. Thanks, Danzo. Come on, let's keep going. Thanks, Danzo. Yes, Master. Right on. It's hard to imagine Kaoruko attacking us, but this would definitely be the perfect place for an ambush. Not much room to move around in here, so let me lead the way. Danzo, would you bring up the rear? Leave it to me. Misaki, you stay behind me and ahead of Danzo. If anything happens, I'll be counting on you for help. Roger that, you got it. Awesome. Thanks, Misaki. Whoa there. Lord Kintoki. Yeah, I can tell someone's here, but it doesn't feel like an ambush. Hey, in there. Unless you want to learn the hard way how accurately I can throw my axe, you better show yourself right the hell now. Lord Kintoki? I know, don't worry. I'm not really gonna throw it. We might be dealing with Kaoruko after all, and I'd never do that to anyone who put me up and fed me. I'm just bluffing. Oh, I have a feeling I know who it is. It's my other buddy. Well, I definitely don't want to have to dodge your axe. Say, Shonagon? Kyoko? Heh, that's right, it's me, Kyoko, everyone's favorite big sister. I'm sorry, but I'd really rather you not go any further. Can't let you pass. You three are just going to have to turn around and go back the way you came. Well, damn. This is a surprise. I hate to sound like an officer or something, but what in the world are you doing here, Kyoko? Don't tell me you're actually the master. What to do? Telling you I'm the, master to throw you off would probably work. But unfortunately, I don't like lying like that. So nope, I'm afraid I'm just plain old me here. Besides, I don't even know what you even mean by master. So she doesn't have anything to do with the Imperial Holy Grail War? Then why are you here? Please step aside, Kyoko. We have to meet with as many masters as we can. We're not looking to start any trouble here. We just want to talk. Please understand. Normally, I'd be happy to do anything you asked, Blondie.
I mean, you've never asked me for anything before, and now that you've asked me for 2 favors in almost as many days. And since I'm such a dependable big sister to all, there's definitely a part of me that wishes I could do what you want. Yeah. But I'm sorry, I just can't this time. Don't get me wrong, it's got nothing to do with you. I just can't let go. I just can't let anyone go further than this. Any further than this. Are you trying to help Kaoruko? You got it.
Really? How's that work? I thought you said you didn't even know each other.
And it's true, we don't. The only thing we have in common is that we're both writers. She doesn't even know I'm out here trying to stop you guys. I'm just out here doing this on my own, for my own selfish reasons.
Huh?
I've rarely seen such sheer brazenness. Maybe I said this before, maybe I didn't, but I really love the stories she writes. I mean, really love them. That's why I'm not letting anyone past here. I don't care who they are. Of course, it might be easier said than done since I'm really not a fighter. The most I can do is play a mean game of Kemari, so maybe you can give me a pass just because I'm so... pass cause I'm just so pretty?
What? Whoa, come on. You gotta know that ain't happening. I didn't want to bring this up, but you're not exactly a spring chicken anymore, Kyoko.
Kintoki, you're asking for a fight now.
Besides, there's 3 of us and only 1 of you. Even if you were as skilled as an onmyoji as Lord Seimei, I still don't think you could beat us all by yourself.
Did you think you could just slip in that horrible and uncalled for dig at my age and I'd miss it, Blondie? Now that you poked this proverbial bear, I'm going to lead off with my trump card, or talisman in this case.
Hang on, is that one of Lord Seimei's talismans? But I thought you hated onmyoji.
Well, yeah, I do. I especially can't stand their loud chanting. And while Lord Seimei's easy on the eyes and all, I'm not super interested in being his friend. But he did give me this talisman before he disappeared, and I think it's because he knew I was gonna do this. Honestly, that kind of pisses me off too, but right now, I can deal with that.
Alright guys, you're up.
Multiple hostiles confirmed. Master, she seems to have used some kind of summoning spell.
You've gotta be kidding me.
Wahaha! Let's freaking go! Kintoki, you've angered her. But it's okay, we got this. How bad can it be? Oh no. Oh no. It's the kind of monster that can take my buffs. Oh no. I mean, no fear. There is no fear, never feel fear. Ha 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 ha, sob. No fear, no fear, no fear. No fear. No fear. I might have, or I should have used guts, but whatever. I have no fear. I also like how she's just standing there. She's there to assert dominance. Oh, my buffs. Okay, it's a good thing I didn't use my guts, or else it would have went poof. Oh, sadness. I will miss you, Guts. I loved you, Guts. You were my favorite. Boo! Boo! No Guts! poor Arjuna, but it's okay, he got this. He gonna live. Yeah, I will keep him alive. I believe in him. I'll give this sim to keep him alive and well. Go, my boy, go forth. Destroy the Shikigami Kamiyabi.
行きましょう。星の灯火が消え、諸人は運命を裁かれる。マハープララヤ。帰る。終わるがいい。狂い咲く。炎の海。
Well, let's see how much. Oh, 50,000 isn't too bad. And thank you for filling up Nobu's cage. Please do not destroy Nobu. I need her. I need her alive, please. Thank you for letting my Nobu live. I greatly appreciate that.
よかろう。我の死であるか。我が行くは神仏主情が無人のカバン。波順返上。三千大戦天皇。
終わるがいい。
Well, at least Nobu will live. Goodbye, Arjuna. I'm sorry, my boy. And oh, hello, Merlin. Would you like to bonk a snake? You would? Okay, I believe in you, Merlin. I shall believe in the power of Merlin. Merlin got this.
ご要望とは悪いね。簡単なマジック。
Just kidding. Castoria got this.
それだけか。鐘の音が聞こえる。
Phew. Even if I can't use them at the same time, it'll be funny just putting them in the back together. They'll just be angrily eyeing Merlin like, ew, why am I with him? Yeah. All hostiles eliminated. The battle is over. Man. Ooh, that's smart. Hold out your hand. Oh, thanks. Oh man, so much for that. Guess that's what I get for stepping so far out of my wheelhouse. And now that the talisman is all used up, I'm pretty much done. Yoko. Have you ever read that story of hers? It's great stuff, you know. I really love it. Well, except for Hikaru. He's the one character I just can't stand. Ooh, if overruns in the party, even in the back, Merlin's buff success rate goes down. Oof. Yeah, he really doesn't like Merlin. But Merlin's a champion. He got this. But him aside, he's got several amazing romances, comedic scenes, dramatic scenes, feel-good scenes, quiet scenes. Really, there's just something special about it. It doesn't matter how many times I read it. I always get so caught up that I can't put it down until I finished. So you better believe I want to see how a story this special ultimately ends. That's why well... We're not going to hurt Kaoruko, I promise. Right, Kintoki?
I'm supposed to protect women and children. I'd never just go around fighting them. Even now, we haven't actually laid so much of a finger. And so much as a finger on you, right, Kyoko? So don't worry. Like I said right at the beginning, I came here to talk and to throw my axe around. I know what you're worried about, and I'm telling ya, it's not gonna happen. I won't let it happen.
What a good golden boy.
I too would like to dream the way you do. If I were to go beyond your thick steel armor, Do you think I could see your world for myself? Ridiculous. If that is meant to be a joke, Master, it is not funny. You need only be concerned with your own dreams. What remains of mine is my business alone. Besides, the act of telling stories is not so different from following one's dreams, finding inspiration in great poetry, and creating your own world. Indeed, you already have a dream of your own, Master Kaoruko.
How can you be so certain, Lord Babbage? After all, you were... Having Angra mind you in my party decreases everyone's debuff resist. Oof! Ah, the pains for raising bonds.
True, my own attempts at poetry were far from inspirational. But I did count a number of great poets among my friends, and I am quite familiar with their words. So I do know the many joys and sorrows of those who tell stories, and I know what it is you wish for more than anything.
All right.
Now then, how long are you going to spy on us? It is past time you revealed yourselves, brave youths. So, you knew we were here, huh?
We apologize for interrupting your discussion. You must be Lord Charles Babbage. Ah, it's you three. Did you follow me here? I'm so sorry, Lord Babbage, I didn't. Sorry about this, Kaoruko. It's true, we did follow you. I'm sorry.
So, you know my true name. Then I will not bother with questions, as you are clearly here as a part of the Imperial Holy Grail War. Yeah, we are. But don't go jump into conclusions too quickly. I just want to talk. The Imperial Holy Grail War is an evil plot, or at least we suspect it is. And I, for one, sure don't feel like playing right into some jerk of a villain's hands. So what do you say, will you? That thing's got some heft. Must be one hell of a heavy hammer you got there. Looks like you must be the original steel monster then. This is a staff.
Babbage, you just hear what we have to say. Why are you being so hasty, Lord Babbage?
There is nothing to discuss. Looks like we got a hard-headed old man on our hands. You can hear us, right, Steel Guy? Kaoruko? We think the Imperial Holy Grail War is an evil scheme. The whole thing might be a trap laid by a seriously wicked bastard. We don't want either of you getting caught up in something like that. Don't listen to them, Kaoruko. I was called here by a true Holy Grail War's power. I would therefore do all that is within my power to see my master's wish granted. Ugh. You don't get it, do you? There's no telling for sure that anybody's wish is gonna be granted. Don't go risking your life for something you don't even know you can trust. We have nothing to discuss. Humans are fragile creatures. Life is fleeting. So if there is even the slightest chance of realizing one's heart's desire, one must put everything they have towards making it a reality. Do you understand? Stand down. Not happening.
Gosh darn it, old man. Doki.
I know. I'm just gonna get him to cool down. Here he comes. Steam pressure rising. Steam pressure rising. Engaging stage 2 combat mode.
Time to bonk an old man. Like, gosh darn it, old man. Stop being so stubborn, Babbage. Inflict burn. That's fine, whatever. Your burns don't scare me. This be fine. No fear, no fear, no fear. No fear.
星は粛々し、悪は剣によって裁かれる。滅亡と創生はこれ表裏一体。マハプララヤ。人は生きる。
You instant damage.
我が行くは
I'll at least get rid of the
神仏
goons.
主上が無人のカバナ波順返上三千大戦天皇
Goodbye, goons.
メッセ
Ah, of course invincible. And this would have been good to attack you directly too.
なる了解しました
メッセ
終わるがいい
Said Nobu can do a thing. Whoops, my bad.
狂いじ
それだけか
The buster attacks would have been so effective there. Ah. If only. Oh, there, I have all Arjuna. That's still pretty good.
ゃなるほど了解しました
And he's really mad at Castoria. Is it because it's a caster grill where he's like, I see a fellow caster. I shall bonk. Very smart, Babbage. Ah, so close.
それだけかそれだけか
Oh wait, he just wants to distribute the pain now. Everyone has more or less equal pain.
なるほど
で悪くないぞ
終わるがい
How
い
sweet of you, Babbage. Though yo, look at how much my bestie Murasaki Shikubu likes Babbage. He made her Babbage level 90. Now that is love.
Man, he hits hard. It's like fighting one of the giant bears from the mountain. But you should have known better than to challenge me to a sumo match. Take this! You're strong enough to hurl even my armor. Impressive, hero of the East. Restarting engines, restarting engines. Malfunction in my armor? Impossible. I never dreamed you'd be this strong.
Lord Babbage.
Kaoruko.
Please, Kaoruko, we just want to talk. Please, just hear what we have to say. Please, Kaoruko, we just want to talk.
Lady Fujiwara no Kaoruko, daughter of Lord Fujiwara no Tame Toki. Are you a master? One of the Imperial warriors taking part in the Imperial Holy Grail War or not?
I am no warrior. However,
That's right, you're not a warrior. You have no experience with martial arts, and from what I hear, you're not much good with Shikigami either. But you do have power. Of course you do. But it ain't the power to fight or use Shikigami. You have the power to weave words and bring stories to life. A kind of power I could never hope to achieve. Would have been nice if Lord Michinaga could have just come out and say it, but oh well. The point is that you're the fifth master of the Imperial Holy Grail War. Aren't you, Lady Murasaki Shikibu?
Lord Michinaga doesn't know I'm a master, nor does Lord Ashiadoman. They couldn't possibly know. Only the heavens could know about the marks that appeared on my left hand. I refuse to engage in battle with anyone. I won't fight. I can't fight. My only gift is for writing. What wish could I possibly hope to have granted in the Imperial Holy Grail War? I don't, of course. It's okay, Kaoruko, you can tell us. Be honest, you do have a wish you want granted, don't you? It's okay, you can tell us. In normal Holy Grail Wars, it is precisely those with strongly held wishes that the Grail chooses. I expect it is no different for the Imperial Holy Grail War, Lady Kaoruko. It seems I can't put anything past you. You're right, I do have a wish.
Kaoruko.
It is all right, Lord Babbage. These people aren't here for your head. I believe they're telling us the truth. I can no longer continue to lie to them in good conscience. I do hope you can all forgive me. The truth is, I want to give my story the greatest ending possible. That is my wish, no more, no less. You're talking about the tale of Genji. Yes, I am.
Well, hey, you're still in the middle of writing it, right? So why can't you just keep going until you're done? This is your story we're talking about here. You can decide exactly when and how it ends. You don't need a holy grail for that, yeah?
I wish it were that simple. Choosing the right words, putting together sentences, weaving it all together into a story. Truth be told, the whole process feels very much like going through summer without anything to drink. At times, it can be very difficult to keep going. And just as travelers' legs can grow heavy over time, so too can the fingers that hold a brush. And this is not something that has happened once, but once or twice. I can't tell you how many times I've nearly collapsed under the weight of it all. This was one of those times. It was so bad that I was very close to giving up entirely. How should I end my story? What sort of ending should I give Hikaru? I agonized long and hard over what I should do. Even when I slept, my fingers would continue to paint words in the air with my brush. Then, after several fruitless days and sleepless nights, the Imperial Holy Grail War was announced. And I acquired the mark of a master. These glowing red lines appeared on my hand, followed by Lord Babbage's appearance at my house. I wonder why she summoned him. My wish?
Indeed, your wish. It was the strength of your wish that called to me. Now I will do everything in my power to see it granted. So wish. For you have earned the right. Be proud, for I will lend you my strength.
What do you mean?
The Imperial Holy Grail War is a ritualistic fight to the death. That is, the deaths of the heroic spirits involved.
That's terrible. I mean, I do have a wish. I am wishing for it right now, in fact. But fighting with a blade? I couldn't possibly do that. Also, what do you mean by the deaths lives of the heroic spirits involved?
I refer to my own death. Should I die, you have lost the Imperial Holy Grail War.
Bad gotcha luck? Oof. Poor Kaoruko. What? I can't do that. Not after you came all this way from another world. I may still not quite understand who you even are, but I can't possibly wager your life in pursuit of my wishes. I don't want to see anyone hurt. Over a mere wish. No longing of mine could possibly be worth that.
Very well. I understand how you feel, Kaoruko. So instead of fighting for you, I shall be your shield. You will not need to fight. I will keep you safe until the Holy Grail War is concluded. I am not the heroic spirit of a warrior, and so I can tell that you are no warrior either. The Holy Grail tells me that the Imperial Holy Grail War is meant to be fought by masters protecting their servants. But you are in luck. You may not possess strength comparable to a servant, but you are a master worthy of your servant's protection. Indeed, that is how a proper Holy Grail War is meant to be fought. So rest assured, when it comes to defense, I can fight every bit as well as any warrior. So I will see you safe to the end of this Imperial Holy Grail War. On that, you have my word.
We know that Tsuna got Idea Lily, so I kind of... No, not kind of. I want to know what number 1 and 2 got. Number 1 and 2, Mystery. Number 3, Idea Lily. Number 4, apparently me. Number 5, Babbage. I see. So you are here to protect Lady Kaoruko. That strategy does seem sound. During the day, you could hide out here in this cavern. And at night, you would return to Lady Kaoruko's house to keep her safe from the other masters. I assume that has been your strategy? After all, even if Lady Kaoruko's master status were to be revealed during the day, it would most likely be at the palace, where fighting is strictly forbidden. That is why you only need to concern yourself with protecting her during the night.
Oh, got it. Sounds kind of like a couple who don't live together, where the husband only sees his wife at night, except this guy's job is to keep her safe.
So by day she'd be safe at the palace, and at night you protect her yourself. Seems like a solid plan to me. Yeah, seems like a sound plan to me, and we just ruined it.
Indeed. I cannot let Kotarou come to harm. Great poets are one of humanity's greatest treasures. They must be protected at all costs.
Lord Babbage.
Hang on. Then, does it mean you weren't using Shikigami around the shrine and road? You were actually out there yourself? Indeed. But well, I'll be damned. That takes being bold and daring to a whole new level. And here I thought you were just sending out Shikigami to patrol. What about that spirit form trick Danzo does sometimes? Why didn't you just use that? That way, nobody would have ever suspected anything was up, nighttime or not. I know I wouldn't have found this place if you'd done that. You are correct. And of course, I did employ my spirit form a great deal early on in the proceedings. However, for heroic spirit who refuses to take part in a Holy Grail war, the spirit form is too effective for its own good. The passive act of sitting back and remaining in spirit form for a long period threatens to upend the entire ritual. And the minister that left in charge of the Imperial Holy Grail War, Michinaga Fujiwara, refused to accept that.
He's like, hey, that's cheating.
Michinaga, huh?
Yes. 3 days after the Imperial Holy Grail War began, Lord Michinaga had every Onmyoji in the Onmyo Bureau work together to place a bounded field on the city's ley lines, which prevented Lord Babbage from using his spirit form anywhere in the city grounds.
A penalty in so many words. After spending most of the first few days entirely in my spirit form, I was cursed to remain in my physical form for the remainder of the Imperial Holy Grail War. A spirit form restriction curse. I do have to give these Eastern mages credit for their cleverness with curses. I never imagined they would target me through the ley lines.
That explains it. So that's why you didn't use your spirit form. You literally couldn't.
Now I gotcha. No wonder you had no choice but to walk down the road. Yes, that also explains why you were in such a rush to settle things when we showed up. But wait a sec, if you're watching over Kaoruko's house at night, where were you the night we showed up? I'm still able to use my spirit form for extremely short periods in case of emergency, so that is what I did. So then, these last couple of days, at night, I remained hidden away at a distance and used my thermal sensors to monitor Haruko's well-being. Alright, that connects a lot of dots. Still, I'm amazed you two managed to keep the secret this long. You do know there's been rumors of you going around town, right? That's why... Indeed, and of course, I've heard the same rumors.
Master, get behind me.
Gosh darn it, pretty boy Tsuna. This cave is one of Kyo's spirit caverns. Not that I would expect anyone who isn't an officer to know about it. A poor showing in your part, Kintoki. Watanabe no Tsuna, the head of the 4 heavenly kings.
Take up a combat stance. No, I'll call out his entire title. It's like a parent using a full name. These Heian-Genji warriors are truly frightening, truly terrifying foes. Even with all of my senses turned for maximum sensitivity to help make our way through this cave, I still didn't notice them.
Afraid it's been more of a poor showing from you, Tsuna. Hate to tell ya, but we got here first. You don't get anything for a second place here. Not on my watch. Heh. I've known what was happening here for quite a while now. I simply chose not to do anything about it for the time being. I figured there might be at least one idiot who would jump on the rumors of a heroic spirit walking around the main road at night. I never expected that idiot would be you, though. I suppose you and I are just fated to run into each other like this, Kintoki. What, you looking for a fight, Suna? I don't want to fight you. But if we have to, we'll do it. Who cares if you already knew about this place or not? Everyone knows you don't go snatching other people's quarry from right under their feet. Lord Babbage there isn't just any old steel monster. He's also my guest. So I'm not letting you or anyone else take him away. Go, Kintoki. Kuh. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. You fell for it. Tsuno Watanabe. One of the strongest warriors of this age. You've even claimed the heads of 2 servants already. Yet you somehow never suspected that my nighttime walks might be part of a plan. Now let me show you what I can do so close to a ley line. Steam pressure rising, steam pressure rising. Unlocking combat maneuvers, connecting steam engine. Steam pressure at maximum, emergency. Releasing my noble phantasm's true name. Dimension of steam. Eee, it's hot. Youch, that's hot. Hey, what's with all that white smoke?
The entire cave has filled with steam, and there are dozens of helter-skelters within it. He must have released his noble phantasm's true name.
These numbers. You have an army at your command? It is my dreams, my obsessions, my ceaseless regrets that give my noble phantasm its power. Now, the remains of my dreams will crush you where you stand. Ha 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 ha! I told you, you fell for my trap, Tsuno Watanabe. Holy hell! 1, 2, 3. Just how many Shikigami are there? Damn, nice work, Steel Guy. My dreams and obsessions should keep him busy for a while, as they will manifest without end. Come, brave youths, now is our chance. Hell yeah, let's get out of here.
Come on, we can escape while the helter-skelters are holding him back. Now's our chance to get out of this cave.
No.
What?
No, that is not the chance I mean. We may never get a better opportunity to settle matters between us. Fight me, brave youths!
What? Babbage? Lord Babbage? No, you mustn't. I can't be of any help to you in battle. Even with Lord Seimei's tutelage, I still know next to nothing of Onmyodo. Certainly nothing that could be of aid. So please, reconsider. There is no possible way for you to win. Lord Kintoki and Lady Misaki are right. Now is your chance to escape. There is no need for you to stay here. There are any number of places you could flee to. You could leave the city and go on to the far west of Japan or the east. Or even further if necessary. Anywhere is better than here, if staying here means you could end up hurt because of me.
Kaoruko. No. Murasaki Shikibu. Princess of Storytelling. The difference engine I dreamed of could calculate anything and everything. While it may never have become a reality or become the all-powerful device which I dreamed, it is still enough for me to know that this is where my path ends. Tsuno Watanabe is an excellent hunting dog, a wolf even. There is no telling how long my trap will hold him off. Which is why I am choosing to pass my current hopes and dreams on to another. Forgive me for breaking my promise, storytelling princess.
Lord Babbage, you mustn't! Your divinations may be shockingly accurate, but that doesn't mean you need to let them decide your own fate.
I'm sorry, Kaoruko. This is how it must be.
Gosh darn it, old man!
You're serious about this, aren't ya? You remember I already beat you once before, right? And you still want to do this? I do. You saw Kaoruko crying about this, right? And you still want to do this? I do. You remember everything we told you? I do. That's so.
Kintoki, why are you going along with this?
Kintoki. When someone's made up their mind like this, there's nothing anyone can do to change it. Am I wrong?
No, I suppose not.
I shall entrust my soul, my life, my dreams to you. Now prove you can shatter the steel that armors my heart. If you cannot, your lives are forfeit.
Why must you do this, old man? Master, over here.
You who possess power, you who thirst, yearn, and struggle to make your wishes reality. If your desires are true, then join battle and kill as you must. For the only way forward to realizing your wishes is to use the power you possess to make your way through me. Alright, Charles Babbage, I hear ya. There's no going back here, is there? Of course not.
Oh, that's lots of skulls and flames.
What the?
A reality marble, master. I recognize this place. This is the deathmatch stage. Oh no, all the bad memories. Does this mean our awesome announcer dude is back?
This is the blood-stained battlefield of Limbo, where the losing heroic spirit's soul shall be consumed upon defeat, the Imperial Deathmatch stage. My true name is Charles Babbage. This is where my dreams and obsessions shall halt you in your tracks. Hear me, O frightful gods, and laugh. Hear me, O glittering sun, and shine. Now come, and show me the extent of your power. Show me what you will do to make your wishes reality. If there's no way talking your way out of this, Steel Guy, then you're on. I see your strength and the depths of your resolve, and I'm ready to meet them in battle. Let's do this!
Epic announcer dude, are you back? Oh wait, I gotta choose my team, I forgot about that. Yeah, choose a team. Self. Do a thing, self. Other craft essences, please, besides the Bond one. Pretty please, besides the Bond and the QP one. I saw earlier. One more time. You know, that's good. First one. Boop. And then, sorry Nobu, I'm gonna replace you for now. Just a little bit, Nobu. I'm sorry, Nobu. Let's see. I, for funsies, shall put in a baby. My baby Da Vinci. And there. At least I'm still bringing a caster to a caster fight. I am playing by the rules. Both sides. Under the dark sun. Offer up your lives. Aww. Aww, I was really hoping for an epic announcer, dude. And that would have been nice. Oh well.
No, it's fine. That's completely fine. It's not like I misannounced a dude or anything.
ならばこうしまし
It's not like I was looking forward to him or anything. Announcer dude, why must you leave me?
新準備完了だ。
ょう。そして英語。星の灯火が消え、諸人は運命を裁かれる。マハープ
That one announcer guy was the best part of the deathmatch stages. Oh, this is gonna be overkill.
どんな嵐であろうとも、どんな未来が待とうとも、これを突破するのが私たちの課題なのさ。ボンビアージョまた会おう諸君。いくよ。
I assume that when I break his gauge for a second time, he will use his noble phantasm automatic. I shall be smart. Using brain good. And let's see, I'll just raise a gauge some more because why not?
対週末、対祝誇りにかけて
Gauge raging or gauge raising good. Not raging.
違法の国、時の終わり。慣れた剣は彼の手。霊言なる勝利を刻め。ラウンドオブアーマロン。そこです。
I should see what they have actually. Yeah, help your dudes out. Okay. This is the attack, yada yada yada. 8 left. Not too bad.
ふむふむ。
Ooh, I can't resist
行きましょ
though.
う。なるほど。
Oh,
行きましょう
Arjuna.
終わるがいい。崩壊する。終わるがいい。
That helps get rid of his evade.
三日月。
Oh, I'm so sorry, Castor. You're suffering. Here you go, Castoria. Heal yourself, girl. You know, I'll just do that for fun.
試練もあるのさ。
Much more? 4 left. Alrighty.
厚さが誇りにかけて。受けるがいい。
Get out of town.
いいです。私が出ます。
Okay. I got out of town. Oof, I'd want to use the Noble Phantasm, but... since I can't. I'll just do it this way.
このアングルバッチリ。
I just want him to live. Even if there's guts, it's okay. I just want him to live fully. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna break a gauge because why not?
粛清。
私の宝具見たい
そ
みたい。
して英語。
I have issues, so there.
行きましょう。滅亡と創生はこれ表裏一体。マハープララヤ。人生きる。
Or actually, maybe that won't break his gauge. That barely did anything. My bad. There's actually hope in the world.
どんな嵐であろうとも
I can just fire off her Noble Phantasm then.
これを突破するのが私たちの課題なのさ。ボンビアージョまた会おう諸君。
終わるがいい。
Ooh, maybe I can break it next turn depending what I get for cards. So I'll be immune against his Noble Phantasm, whatever it's... It's all good. Yeah, this is completely fine. Here you go, take this, Arjuna. My beautiful boy.
もうお前だ。
ありえざる両性の王よ。
Okay.
最果ての島罪の都最後の竜は我が胸に集え円卓の守護者たちラウンドオブアーマロン。
終わるがいい。狂いじゃ。
Ah, so close. So very close. Oh, he's AoE. Oh, I don't appreciate that at all. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm not gonna break his gauge until I fill up a gauge again. As in have Castorius, just in case he uses Noble Phantasm. I don't want to be punched in the face. Everyone goes poof because of that. Okay, next turn, never mind. He's invincible now. He's smart. He's like, I know what you're planning, Misaki. And I ain't no fool. Yes, you're not a fool, sir. I'm sorry for doubting you. Got you invincible for, is it just one turn? Yes, one turn. No worries, sir. I understand. Enjoy your invincibility for now. I'm just gonna gain some stars. Look at those critical stars. 3-3. Happy number. Oh, very smart for going after Arjuna. But joke's on you because I prepared for that in a way. Hoo hoo hoo. And I feel like using Noble Phantasm because it's fun. Why not? Yeah, just why not? I just want to bonk some Helter Skeletors for fun. Goodbye, little baby babbages. Now bring on the pain and suffering. Oh, he didn't fill up his gauge. That was not what I expected. But I am very thankful for that. Thanks, Babbage. Well, Babbage, you actually scared me for like a hot second. Thanks, my dude. I am grateful for that. I'm happy you didn't have a bar break. That would have been ouch. I mean, like a bar break charge. Like, oof. Like with Woldime, who surprised me and then I got wrecked. Everything was so well until that happened. Murasaki Shiki with support. All cute. Look at her supporting him. Adorable. How sweet of her. Now I want to keep Arjuna alive, just because Arjuna, my boy. Please live, my boy. I just want him to survive. I want him to be healthy. Be healthy, my boy. If possible, I just want everyone in my front row to live. Ouch. Oh, pain and just slight suffering. Not a lot of suffering, just slight. Ooh, maybe this will be the time. Yay, got him. Now there's just 89 more enemies to go. Just kidding.
宴会は大勝利の後にとって
Or
おきます
92 technically. Delicious bond points. Yummy.
Rah! It seems this contest of strength has ended with your victory, Kintoki. Lord Babbage, Lord Babbage! Charles!
I'm sorry, Murasaki Shikibu.
What happened?
Allow me to explain, Lord Tsuna. The enemy's servant's spirit core has been shattered. It won't be long now before he departs from this world.
So he chose death rather than flight. Then this was suicide. No, that's not quite right. He threw his lot in with Kintoki, my inferior, in order to protect his master. I can see his logic. Restraint has never been my forte. My Higekiri even left Lord Urabe and Lord Usui, two of the four heavenly kings, seriously wounded. Lady Murasaki, who knows nothing of martial arts, may not have been fortunate enough to escape merely missing an arm. Come, Caster. We have no more business here. Kintoki has won this death match.
Yes, Lord Tsuna. Yeah, that would have been bad for Murasaki. Especially if he cut off her dominant arm, and then writing would be so much more difficult. Charles Babbage. At a loss for words. Babbage. Lord Babbage.
There is nothing strange about this. I could not be happier with this outcome. Even as I followed my different engine's instructions, I bet everything on a flash of inspiration from my soul. You there, the girl with the red hair. There is something familiar about you. It almost feels as though we are old friends. Friends who once walked side by side somewhere far, far away. Am I merely imagining things? No, I am certainly not.
Yes, Babbage, you're in Chaldea.
I am not sure then trusting you with my undertaking is the right thing to do. I may not have been able to keep my promise to Kaoruko, but even so, I would ask that you protect her in my place. Please. I know. You don't gotta say it. I'm not gonna let anyone hurt her. That said, once you die, your master will lose her master status. And Brother Tsuna won't have any more reason to go after her. But you knew that when you challenged us, didn't you? Young warrior who reminds me of nothing so much as a crimson dragon. Beautiful eastern automaton. Young lady with the red hair. Haruko.
Lord Babbage.
Do not throw away your dreams. None of you need to throw anything at all away. Not even if that something is a dream. The most fragile, fleeting thing in the world. You must not throw it away.
Our dreams? Nothing. Our dreams? I'ma still talk.
No fair, old man. I am but a heroic spirit required by humanity after my dreams were crushed. Which is exactly why I implore you now, not to forget your own dreams, young ones. Never lose hope. It will not always be easy. At times it will be sheer agony. You may pause, you may rest. But you must never, ever abandon your dreams. As long as you hold onto your dreams, you may always pick yourself up and keep moving. Encase your dreams in steel armor forged from your own ideals. Do that, and nothing will stop you.
I will.
Now go. It matters not if you lose your way or suffer injury, young ones. As long as you keep forging ahead.
Thank you, old man. The words of wisdom.
Lord Babbage.
We shall escort you home, Lady Kaoruko. I shall take you home now. The city of Kyo, currently in the midst of the Imperial Holy Grail War. Lately, foul creatures have been prowling the city's main roads. And recently, something even stranger has been seen there. My steel caster. Steel monster was said to be a great hulking beast that stalked the streets of Kyo at night, and that towered over women and men alike. Now, he will never be seen again. All that remained of him was a faint mass of glittering light, which shortly vanished. Following my defeat, the marks on my left hand disappeared, never to return. I do not doubt that people will be glad to hear these new rumors. They will no doubt say that it was our valiant officers who vanquished the red-eyed steel monster. But I know the truth. The steel monster was no monster at all. The worst thing he ever did was protect me. The end. Excerpt from a diary. Alright, I shall be back later. My duties at the palace keep me quite busy, even when I'm not raiding, you see. Oh, no need to worry about my protection. My family's carriage is embedded with special talismans, so I'll be alright with just my servants. You are still free to stay here as long as you like. I won't breathe a word to the main Genji house. Alright, I shall see you later. Please enjoy your breakfast. Thank you, Kaoruko.
Will do, thanks.
Thanks, Kaoruko. See you later. Yes, I shall see you later. What a sweetheart. She's still putting up a brave front, isn't she? I can tell she's still in mourning. She's still putting up a brave front, isn't she? Yes, I believe so. Lady Kaoruko has been hiding her tears, but I noticed some signs of redness around her eyes. I doubt she was able to get much sleep last night.
Nah, she's alright. Or at least, if she says she's alright, that's good enough for me. I think the way I see it, sometimes, putting up a brave front's a way to help yourself to feel better. It's kinda like armor for your heart. At least that's what I think. So I'd rather see this as Kaoruko finding herself a damn fine set of armor. Yeah, that's how I'm choosing to see it.
I see. That is a lovely way to look at it, Lord Kintoki.
Whoa, check it out! Pretty awesome weather we're having today. Encase our dreams in steel armor, forged from our own ideals, huh? Man, that's good. That's real good. I wish I could say something that good and mean it one day. But I don't think I can. What is my dream? What is it I want to do? It's no use. No matter how much I think about it, I keep coming up short. I may be grown up on the outside, but I'm an empty vessel inside where it counts.
Yo, Kintoki, you're such a mood right now. Me too. You just like me for real.
Things were a lot simpler back on the mountain. If I didn't feel like something, I'd just grab it and toss it. I laughed, I wrestled, I ate, I slept. That's all there was to it. What's wrong with me? What is it I'm missing? It's been a few years since I was named one of Raiko's 4 heavenly kings charged with defending the city. And I still have no idea. I don't know if I'll ever be cut out to be a master. I'm empty. I got no reason to fight anywhere. I want something else, something right. A dream? Sure, I'll take that. Give me one of those. What you called before, Misaki? A morphing hero? Hell, I'll take that too. The point is, I ain't got any real substance to me. And Babbage, he had it in spades. I really envy that. Dreams, fantasies, and all covered in steel. I don't quite get what he meant by all that, but I could tell he shined bright, damn bright. Yeah, I think he really embodied that word he introduced me to. What was it again? Oh yeah. He was golden. Don't you think, Misaki?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. That's right. That old steel guy was real golden.
It ends when we just look at the sky. That's actually a pretty good way to end it though, but I want to summon now.
Woof 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 woof.
And I'm so happy the week's almost over. At least the work week's almost over. Then I can truly relax for a bit. Hee 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 hee. 3 Saint Court summons. Here I go. First one now. Boop. Please, at least a Tamlin. I'm closing my eyes a little bit. No fear. Projection. If only I could trace on and summon something like gotcha games. Reality marble. A reality marble when I actually summon someone that I want. Who will it be? Hello, Hector. Hector, please tell me where Morgan and the Tamlins are. Please. Imaginary around. I'm just imagining me summoning good stuffs. Come on, Avalon girls. Don't be like that. Hello, Gilgamesh child. Have you seen the Avalon girls around? He just ignored me. The jeweled sword, Vilrich. If only they would accept this offering. Ew, Shinji. Get out of here. Hey there, David. Have you seen the Avalon girls around anywhere? Aw, he hasn't. Sad. Hello, Ushiwaka Waka Waka Waka. Nice to see you again. Please let me summon your Avenger self. The Art of the Poisonous Snake. An assassin? Hello, Serenity. My precious baby. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was the warm-up one. The luck is just gonna be flowing out. Come on, Domon, you said you exercised my evil spirit. Are they back already? Have my evil spirits come back? Royal presents. Stairs. Golden Millennium Tree. Even more staring. Jinke. Hey, Jinke. Ooh, have a good day at work. See you later. Hello, Tota. Can you lend me some of your rice? I want to offer them to the Avalon girls. Athen Gobla. But seriously, what did I do to these Avalon girls for them to not like me so much? Come on, Tamlins. Not Morgan, at least a Tamlin, right? Come on. Hey there, Jinke. Stairs. And Gilgamesh child. Well, on On the bright side, I'm getting a lot of monoprisms. Heh. Heh heh. Ooh! Yay! Oh, Tamlin Tristan has graced my Chaldea! Oh, happiness! I got someone! He has graced me! I shall worship her. I gotta feed her a bunch of embers. Yay! Royal presence. This is her royal presence. She is here to grace me.
サーバントアーチャー妖精騎士トリスタン召喚に応じ参上したわ騎士の名に恥じない活躍を約束しますなんてなにあなたまだ私のこと知らないんだ滑稽すぎて気に入っちまうぜええそれならそれで仲良くしましょう私正義の味方なんだものね
She wants to be friends with me. I'm willing, more than willing. And more, more. Come on! I hope she likes my Chaldea, then the others will come home too. Hehehe. Sakura's special bento. Yummy.
Hello, Avis Braun.
Hello, Inshun. What lies beyond the horizon? I hope what lies behind the horizon is Morgan. Hehehe. Hello, Geronimo. What lies beyond the horizon? Come on, Morgan. God's tongue. More ushi waka 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 waka. I want Kage no Kyo.
Collection of mysterious masks. What will it be?
The vessel of desire.
AKA Gotcha. Gotcha is the vessel of desire.
And another jeweled sword, Zelrich. Just a second, I'm just gonna accept those free gems and then I'll try again. I'll use some pay gems too because I really want you, Morgan. Come on!
スキルなどで発生するスターは一つにつき
I just want to accept these though.
Sorry, Mash.
何か物入りかな
The priority is gotchaing right now, Mash.
どうぞこちらへ
Then last try for Morgan's banner. When it comes to multi-summons, because maybe she'll like me and let me summon her in that single pull before the 31st.
But not because I want her. Here you go.
One more for you, ma'am.
I want for collection purposes what lies beyond the horizon. Please, ma'am. The verdant sound destruction, aka my gotcha luck. Divine construct. Hello, Caesar. Hello, Inshun. Hey there, Paracelsus. So hey, at least I got Tamlin and Tristan. So tonight's a win, no matter what. Even if I can't get Morgan.
Hello, Jinkei.
Gemstone shots. I want to eat them. They look delicious. They look like Pop Rocks. The jeweled sword Velrich. Inverted moon of the heavens. All for you, Morgan. I wish. Oh well, that was worth a shot. I will not complain since I got my Tamlin. You know, I'm just gonna automatically feed her. She's hungry. She deserves a good feast. She has graced my Chaldea. Oops, I did not mean to go to summon. My bad. Force of habit. I mean, my desire is showing. Ma'am, where are you? I scrolled too fast. I'm sorry, ma'am. There you are. Here you go, eat. You know what? Eat these foes. Let me feed you well. Delicious. Nom 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 nom. Am I saving for summer? No, technically, because I'm still spending now. I don't want to use all my pay gems just because it's fun doing the daily pay gem. That one summon, which I like.
いいじゃねえか。もっと貢げよ、クズ。
Okay, I'll feed you more, ma'am. And yes, I am ready for Nero Fest. More or less, because I also got a farm in the new Arknights event, which starts tomorrow. But I'm starting it on Saturday, technically. Oh man, so many events.
なんでかな。こうやって大切にされると。
She what? She what? I did not mean to click out. Oof, my bad. Here you go, eat more. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. Yummy yummy embers. Eat.
なんでかな。こうやって大切にされると。なんとなく。昔、誰かに頭を撫でられたような。
Who stroked your hair a long time ago? I will brush your hair for you if you want. I'll attempt to braid it for you too. Beautiful.
霊気再臨ご苦労様。どう？これが本来の私。人間から血を奪う吸血妖精、悪魔のごときバーバンシー。おしとやかな霊場ごっこも悪くないけど、このコスモらしくていいでしょ。緑色のスカートとか上品すぎて履いてられねえよ。
Ooh. You know what? I do dig her current outfit though. I won't deny it, she looks great here. That That's good to know about the current
なんでか
Star Rail event.
こうやって大切にされるとなんとなく昔誰かに
Pet
頭を
pat. Adorable. Now we'll raise her some more. Eat. Eat more. Bam.
今回はこんなところか
Ooh, congratulations for the
数
Scheherazade.
あればいいってものじゃないもんな
And oh, my Tristan wants more food. My Tamlin is hungry. Here you go, ma'am. Eat some more. Yummy, yummy ambers. Delicious.
なんでかなこうやって大切にされると
Oak. Here you go, ma'am. Take these items. This is what you wanted, ma'am. Wow, you just got Morgan off your daily? Holy cow, congratulations.
あれ私今まで何を幸せな夢を見ていた気がする
Girl, are you
喉が
okay?
痛いの
Did I feed you too many embers or do you need more
苦
embers?
しさがなくなってしまったみたい私どうなってるの
What's happening to you? I think you're hungry. Here you go. Eat more. No, when I'm feeling unwell, one of the things I like to do is eat. Even if I can't stomach it, I'll still eat it. So eat more.
くだらないみんな潰して刻んで食べてあげる
Oh, she said she'll eat, so here you go, ma'am. Eat some more. Nom 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 embers. Delicious.
どこ
Where are you?
どこ
You're in my Chaldea. You're in my room being fed by me. Lots and lots of delicious embers. Here you go. Take this. I think all of her ascensions look nice though.
思い出した思い出したあんたのせいであんたのおかげで全部思い出せた殺してやる殺してやる殺してやるくだらない妖精も弱っちい人間もみんな殺してやる見ていてお母様私今度こそ女王になってみせる
You're already my queen. I'm feeding you my embers instantly. Here you go. Eat. You ate all my embers. You ate my 3-star foes. Now eat some more. You want to be worshipped as a queen? Here you go. Eat. That's the sound of her enjoying the embers, right? Yes. Now eat some more. I am being nice to her. I'm feeding her the best of the best embers. I could be feeding her the other embers. Like the 5-star, 4-star, 3-star embers, but no. See, this is all good, right? Look! I gave her lots of food. She got her foes up to 1,000. She got her tummy full to level 80. I think I treated her pretty well. I mean, maybe I was a little bit forceful with the feet, but still, she said she wanted to eat, so I gave her as much as I could. That was pretty good, though. Since I was triumphant, I can eat some chocolate. Heh heh heh. I was debating eating some chocolate earlier today, but I'm like, no. It would be... I held it as a hostage, basically. If I didn't summon anyone new, then there would be no chocolate for me. But since I did, I can eat some truffles. Heh heh heh. Assuming my family didn't eat them all while I was streaming, which if they did, understandable, but at the same time, kind of rude. But oh well, that should be fine. My lovely Tamlin Tristan though, I'm happy she came home. Boop. So beautiful. But yes, thank you everyone for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day and epic gacha luck. And yay for Neurofest coming up. Oh man, that's gonna be a thing. I gotta get more energy drinks. It's gonna be fun farming. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Woohoo!